push your man until it's complete. Battle through the heat, no defeat. Moving through the valley, no retreat. The team stay elite, they can't compete. We earn what we get and don't cheat. Burn through your squad, no cease. Entering a new phase. About to see some brand new days. Coming out the blaze. Pushing through with no delay. Geared up, this is the way. Hard like some metal. I can feel the weight. Every single day. What we gaining power. Victory awaits. We about to break through the gate. Stepping on the scene like a great. Coming back with a new breath. Lighting up the dark on a new path. Never could be stopped, I'ma prove that. Tough since a rock, I'm a shot switch. Brighten up the night like a full moon. Ready for the challenge, overcoming too. Never could be stopped, yeah, the chains loose. Ready for the fight, do it right, I'm a champion.
Hello and welcome back. We get ready for our winners bracket final. We've got FaZe on one side of it, Thieves on the other. Before we get into the breakdown for that match, though, we've got some special conversations around the World Series of Warzone, which is around the corner. We brought on special guests with the best hair in the business. Repulse, how you doing, sir?
Good, man. Enjoying the vibes, enjoying the energy. I'm not gonna lie, this is a lot crazier than I expected.
It gets nuts, right? Like,
I love it.
Just seeing fans, players, you having a good time?
I want to get up there and I want to go in the front. I want to go cheer with them, man. They're getting me excited.
I can imagine, but like you've been a part, obviously, of like the Warzone side of things. We've got World Series of Warzone that's starting to ramp up. And last year, you guys were nasty. You were making a run, and I feel like Joe and I were casting. It was like top 3 finish like every time.
Yeah. So last year we went in there and we were first place leading up until the last game, and then we ended up choking sadly, and we ended up getting second place. But yeah, I'm super excited to come in there again and fry out.
So what's the squad looking like this year?
So we kind of.
Oh, are you sharing secrets?
Yeah.
Are you allowed to?
We're allowed.
Okay,
so
okay.
Myself, it's still myself and Evan, but we decided to get the little demon, you know, the best in the world, Diaz Biffle, on our squad as well. So yeah, I'm hoping we can take home the dub, because with Diaz, it's gonna be my fault if we don't win.
Yeah, no, that guy's an absolute monster, and like it's crazy because we had the solo YOLO part of this as well, which a lot of the CDL players, a lot of them would be demons on the map in Warzone, obviously, but they don't have a lot of time when they're in the middle of the league. But that was kind of crazy, like Scump winning that whole thing. Like I was just like, what?
That's him versus Aiden, right?
I wasn't.
Yeah, I think it was like him, Aiden, and Huskers that were like the last three, something like that, which was just
that
nuts.
was insane. I remember watching this, and I was literally on my chair jumping up and down.
Oh yeah, we were going crazy. And just like to see how happy he is. Like, I mean, this guy's won it all. He's seen it all. He has absolutely lost his mind, Joe.
I love it. I love it.
He did. When you were playing it now, what were you running?
I literally went in there and I took it completely different than it was way different. I was like rocking a riot shield and just messing around with it.
100%. That's what we saw like the day before, I think, with like the EU guys. But we saw some riot shields, some Cali sticks, dude. That stuff always is crazy.
I mean, both of them. Like, I think of the one, I think it was like,
oh, speed of the man.
Oh, look.
Here he is. Here he is. Hey. Just hitting the beams.
I remember I got a little too hyped. I don't know if anybody knows. I kind of, you know, I get a little crazy.
I think I'm nuts. You've got to be one of the wildest people I've ever seen. But before we get ready to focus on, obviously, the big upcoming match, I mean, the big thing here is you're able to sign up for the open qualifiers that are going down for the World Series of Warzone. So you think you have what it takes, a beast on the map. You've been playing wagers, customs, whatever it is. You've got your opportunity to sign up and make a run for it. And who knows? I mean, that's what was so fun at the beginning of it. Like, there were a lot of players, like, heck, like Evan, when I think back to the beginning of Warzone, I wasn't familiar with Evan, and he just, what were we casting? It was like the Infam thing at the beginning?
Yeah, Gauntlet.
That's right, and a lot of these guys just came out of nowhere. I'm like, hell.
I mean, that's how me and the boys came up. It was literally because of the Infam Gauntlet. We started streaming because we had to be in that competition.
Yeah, no, 100%. But all right, now we're going to take out of your depth, and we're going to go into Allie's.
Yep.
Now we're going to start. No, she just looks at me before this. She goes, I don't play a lot of Warzone, so like, let's just leave me out of this.
Say that I'm the only person at News Comp was going to win this song.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. I mean, I was always a proponent of like, hey, you put them in there long enough because I remember like it was I think like Celebeezy, Simp, and I forget the fourth.
They dominated.
They had one of the
Priesta.
Quad
Priesta.
record.
They had the quad record like early, and then they had to stop playing for the season. But yeah, there's some of them that would obviously go nuts. But let's focus on our winners final now. Ali, just talk to me like opening thoughts. Like this, I think Joe, both of our brackets, this was our winners final, right?
Yep.
How do you feel, Ali?
I feel great. I mean, it's a rematch of Major Four.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, technically, it's
Twice.
like double the
Yeah.
it's like double the rematch since technically LA Thieves kind of worked them twice. But I will say, you know, it's been a long time since then. Atlanta FaZe is looking great, but we are loading into the same two maps that the last time LA Thieves beat them on in a pretty convincing fashion. It was like 6-2 in the Search and Destroy, so it really can go either way. But I feel like whoever takes that map one, it's going to be a very quick series. I think one team is just going to get momentum off the bat and just straight roll with it.
Wait, Repulse, I forgot to put you on the spot.
Yeah.
I don't need you to go match by match, but who do you have winning the whole thing?
The whole thing, I'm going to be honest, growing up, I am a ride or die Optic fan.
I'm just going to be honest. You want to get the fans going? I saw it coming.
No, I promise you, I was up there screaming, going crazy when they won this last one. Like, I'm ride or die Optic, so I got to go with them. If not, I got to go FaZe.
Okay.
Swag's going to get mad if I don't say that. So.
Okay, that's fair. You're right, because you're with Complexity now. So like Tim's your boss. You can
Tim's
say whatever
my
you
boss.
want.
Yeah, but he's my boss, but he's not really my boss, you know?
I can't imagine him being the boss of much of anything,
I'm not gonna
honestly. Joe, for you, this winner's final, it is. For me, it's like, I don't know. Is Thieves, have they clicked to a point that has just surpassed everybody, or is FaZe going to be a battle here?
I mean, if you look at the last major, it's kind of felt that way, right? Just for in this matchup, I mean, even yesterday, Atlanta FaZe, they were able to clutch up, but in those respawns, they're still making some of those simple mistakes. I just feel like LA Thieves are a step ahead. They've won some Search and Destroys versus Atlanta FaZe. I think LA Thieves are going to make it to the final. Okay,
well, Ali, you sort of touched on a little bit with maps and modes. We're going to take a look at them now. We'll bring it up on screen, and you really felt a lot about the map one, right? Like they've got a really good chance to run away with this. Talk me through it.
I mean, so it's double T onto triple B. So it's a little bit different. The last time they matched up, it was triple T into double B. The Tuscan 6-2 fashion, and it was a win, but then a little bit of a throwback here for the likes of both these teams, but again, we've seen a completely different Atlanta FaZe heading into this. The biggest issue is that when they matched up, it was everybody in LA Thieves doing well. Like Octane right now in this tournament has a 1.37 overall, so Atlanta FaZe have their work cut out for them for sure.
Okay, no, absolutely. Now let's talk a little bit about FaZe. So you kind of mentioned Swag. I'm curious because FaZe, when I first got it was a lot about the snipers and the montages and this big all the pros hanging out partying. Like now this team comes into the picture and they've been nuts, man.
They've been dominant. I mean, I've been literally 2 second places this year, and then
3 and a third, right?
3 and a third. They've been so consistent this entire year. I'm telling you, these guys, if not Optic, I feel like FaZe might take it.
Yeah, it almost feels like, Joe, I don't want to say it's like due, but it just feels like it kind of is. Take me through the keys, though, Joe, as we're going to bring up the keys to victory for FaZe.
Yeah, game field keys to victory for FaZe. I mean, you're feeling good. 7-2 since the start of stage 4 on Berlin Hardpoint. They're going to need that. I think one of those losses is to LA Thieves, and aBeZy keep up this momentum. We saw it yesterday. He's playing well in every single game mode. Yeah, I mean, FaZe, you're going to have to beat them out of Berlin, which has not been easy for any team to do. Even if you win both Tuskens, you still have to stay on that map for a long time. That has been LA Thieves' home.
It's going to be a battle, for sure, across the board. And when it comes to the side of Atlanta FaZe, like, they got their revenge against Optic, right? Optic had their number all season. I think that's kind of how Vanguard has gone, is some teams just have certain teams' numbers, and LA Thieves, they only have 2 wins over Atlanta, so they still got 3 more that they can cash in before Atlanta gets that revenge tour. So I'm leaning definitely towards the size of the LA Thieves.
It just seems like it's a map pool thing for a lot of this. You talk about matchups. I mean, you're used to with, like, the NBA as an example, like just the matchups of how different teams can beat other teams, even though this team's better, would smoke this team. It's just a matchup thing a lot of times, and sometimes it comes down to your map pool. But now we're going to start to talk about the other side of this. Joe, Thieves, they have been fun to watch. I mean, statistically, when they're all popping off, it is a scary sight.
No, they just seem a step ahead. But yeah, all 4 players are contributing at a very high level. Their teamwork is unreal. That man right there taking over in Search and Destroy, it just feels like they have a trust, a confidence in one another, and they're taking turns, kind of taking over games. When teams are like that, usually we say that about Atlanta FaZe, right? That is when they are at their scariest. But Ali, take me through the keys of victory for LA
Well, for the
Thieves.
non-dual game full keys to victory, Octane, like I said, a 1.37 KD this weekend against Optic alone had a 1.77. And again, Optic is a team that's had Atlanta FaZe's number all season long. And take the map to Tuscan Search and Destroy. These have been 4-0 in it since the start of stage 4. FaZe is 2-3. Like I said, this map set is really hurtful for the likes of Atlanta FaZe just because Los Angeles Thieves map pool has become so deep in the past 2 events. You can't chow them on Kavutu. You have to box up with them on Berlin. And that's where Kenny and Envoy, if they get comfortable, there is a lot of work to be done.
Okay, guys, it's time to get into picks. Joe, where you going?
Well, I mean, I have LA Thieves winning this one. Just think they're a step ahead. I think Atlanta FaZe can do it, absolutely. But right now, I have LA Thieves getting to the final. So, yeah, I expect them to take this.
Allie.
My hair is red. I want both teams to win, obviously. The LA Thieves.
That sounds like something like Golden Boy used to say back in the day. It'd be like this wishy-washy in the middle thing. I'm like, all right, Alex, you can't say both teams. Not how this works. Who do you got?
I gotta, phase up on this one.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie.
Listen, I'm just going to go with my bracket that I made like a week ago. My brain tells me Thieves, but my heart tells me FaZe. I'm going FaZe. I think
Aww.
it just feels like it's due. I don't know, like just with how the year has gone and that crazy stat of, what is it? 4
Simps
straight
never
finals,
lost.
maybe
Yeah,
Simps
Simps
never
never
lost on LAN.
Yeah.
It is truly remarkable. What a year it has been. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to do it, but we are getting ready for this winners final to kick off. I know we had a big break, but we are ready for these insane matches to continue out the course of the day. Quick break, then we get into the winners final. Don't go anywhere.
Are you ready to cook for you, Scar? You gotta chill, dude.
Yo, get a couple deep breaths in, boys.
Let's get it. Let's go. Dude, I think I can definitely cast F1.
Invites are out.
Oh my gosh.
We're in the game. Yeah, we're already in.
Well in.
You're delayed.
Right. Simp, sell, Aussies are easy. Simp, sell, Aussies are easy. Simp, sell, Aussies are easy. Simp, sell, Aussies are easy.
Aussie, sell, a easy simp. A easy, Aussie simp.
Zero nasty. Gives no afro. Zero nasty. Gives no afro.
Blue Thunder Tracer Pack. Did they have them back in World War II? They had that.
I've seen that in World War II documentaries.
They also had Snoop Dogg.
It's freezing. My are about to cut something, man.
You just have like a esky in the back where we just dip our whole head in there. Huh? What's an esky? A cooler. Oh. Just put it full of ice and water, and just like after each map, everyone just dip their head and just sit on the setup dripping.
I'm defrosting my hand right now. Only my right hand though.
I should have brought like an ice pack or something. Would have been hella clutch.
Reply if you're a cool person. If not, that's fair enough. You're still cool.
I was playing on university internet. That was the best. You were my dorm room. You were my
You
hear me now? There we go.
Last week, it was my dad's birthday when we played London, and all he wanted for his birthday was us to win.
There we go. We did it. We did it
No, it's okay.
together.
Because today is my mom's
Who
birthday.
you got winning?
And she wants us to win, so we can redeem ourselves.
I took pre-workout last night and the gym was closed. Yep, so I sat there.
I'm asleep right now. No, you're not. I'm woke right now.
You twisted.
Awesome.
She runs like that. What? Probably. I should. Just keep moving forward.
No, don't run backwards, you. I hear you, I'm telling you, just a team.
Game is starting.
Well, we'll see about that, ref.
Why we should move the day to tomorrow, Smut? Who's down? Why don't we just move it to next year? They'll come back next month.
Bro, I need a new headset. I can't hear shit.
What are you most insecure about when you're on stage?
Here we go.
I'm not insecure about anything when I'm on the stage. That's like my home.
I mean, I don't really have anything I'm insecure about. I just play my game and just try to perform enough to the highest level.
Honestly, there isn't much to be insecure
Oh,
about.
I heard it a
You know,
little bit.
if
Hold
Gunny
on, come
is
on back. Come
lacking
on.
Going into the match, I'm definitely be a little insecure about that.
Probably
Balls,
say
dude.
going
Hold on,
on
let
the
me
stage
switch
and
these around.
getting free owed, you know, like a 30-minute series, and then that's it, and then you're off again.
The vibe we're getting, I feel like right now it's like a weird vibe that I get when I'm on stage from the crowd. Like most people don't like me, so that's probably what I'm insecure about right now.
Whenever like I have to do interviews, and I just know like I get really anxious and nervous towards interviews, and I try so hard not to like mess it up.
Which actor would portray you in a CDL movie? I think if one
Dude, I cannot get this headset to work.
In a CDL movie, it'd probably have to be Bruce Lee.
Actually, James Murray from Practical Jokers for a while.
Yo, what's
now.
up, Dave?
I've been told that I look like him.
Would probably be like Mark Wahlberg, just because he's like a troll.
I wouldn't want an actor to do that. I would want MacArthur Jovel, Celium, to portray me.
Honestly, if there was one person portraying me in the movie, it'd probably be Peter Dinklage, just because I feel like we're looking pretty similar nowadays.
I'm gonna have to go with Robert Downey Jr.
I'll probably say Zac Efron.
Americans
Need to
won't
recharge
get
my
this, but
headset,
it's probably
too.
gonna so shot. He's not an actor. He's a football player. He came off the bench all the time, always scored. So he would be because that's.
Got Hixie? What's going on, bro?
If you could pick a theme song to play when you walk on stage, what would it be and why?
Theme song I'd pick when I walk on stage would probably be some like old.
I think they're just on break right now.
Senior skip day. I feel like it would just be dope to walk out to something like that.
As soon as I saw that,
I think they're about to introduce the
I
teams.
know he did this, and I know that he probably
Yeah, we
picked
got
the song from Creed.
Phase
Be a funny
Thieves,
walkout.
so let's see.
So Baby Shark's probably.
I got it
I think
Thieves
the Triple
3-1
H
and
song,
Thieves
when he walks
3-2,
on
bro.
stage, just 'cause,
I think the only map
when Triple
FaZe
H
have a
comes out,
chance of winning is
he's
the
gonna just kill somebody, and that's the vibe you get from us. So.
Cool. I don't know, like a WWE song.
is the
Let's go like the Undertaker.
Tuscan Hardpoint.
What Ailey did that one time.
I think we have like a team anthem at this point. It's called Black Magic. Would have a lot of fun on stage if that song was playing while we're walking in.
Who on your team is most likely to react to a mild inconvenience? Oh man, probably the whole team.
Who on your team is most likely to react to a mild inconvenience? Abizi.
Probably be a BZ. I feel like a BZ is really like strict about things.
I'd probably have to be Celium. I feel like if any little sort of thing happens to him, he's gonna freak out. He's gonna call Abizi. He's gonna call him Alec.
Usually me, it'd probably be me or Alec.
Vance. Honestly, he's an old grumpy guy. If you've never met him,
It'd be Cam, definitely. Any little thing will throw him off.
Most likely be Eli.
Bro, something's
his
going
most
wrong with
reactions,
my
I feel
AC,
like,
bro.
are Sandy, if you guys don't know. I feel like he
hot
just
as
gives the
hell.
most reactions for anything, really.
This one's easy. It's gonna have to be Eli Standy, because every time the Uber Eats driver forgets a spoon or straw or drops it off a little at the wrong place, he always freaks out and.
Bro, why does Dylan always look so high?
Who's earned me respect
Look at
in
the kid.
CDL, and how have they done it? Well, for one, I'm gonna have all my respect for all the world champs, and just for anyone that has won chips recently or before.
I'm gonna go with my boy Ason. He's been thrown around a lot of teams, underappreciated.
Hey, with the quick speed up.
Finally got on a really good team and showed his worth.
Era de uma LG conhecida assim, slasher por Carla, mas I'm pretty sure.
Got nasty and got this one, and after like in last year, I know how hard it is as Europeans to break through in the scene, and the way they've done it this year, I'll definitely give them my respect.
I'll go with my mate Gizmo, my little friend Gizmo.
I'd probably have to say Shotzi.
Honestly, I'd probably say Shotzi.
I'd probably have to go with Shotzi. I'm pretty sure a lot of people's answer is probably going to be Shotzi because he literally transferred from
Okay,
Halo,
here we go.
and he learned the
Should
game
be all
so
caught up.
fast, and he's like
Let's do the same
so
thing
impactful
on
the map,
my
and he's always doing the
tablet.
right plays and making heads up plays.
Scumpy, Seth, and Hector, obviously.
A lot of optic, to be honest, because they're really good, obviously, at the game, but also they do a lot for the scene, like publicity-wise and growing it.
I would probably have to say Scump because he's really made a name for himself in a way that no one else has really done.
I now see being in the league, like how hard it is to manage, streaming and growing a fan base as well as being on top of the game.
The audience and the fan base and everything he's
Bro,
built
what was
around
that?
himself.
What was
is
that?
just
Beta
honestly
or
incredible.
alpha
They helped
gameplay, bro?
build Pod to what it is today, and guys support them all the way.
Alright, let's get it. Let's go.
Welcome
Ah.
to CDL vocabulary. You ready to learn?
Sit down and get ready to learn, man.
Vocabulary. Come on, bro. Mixie credit ego chow.
The term mixy is honestly just a term to say how chaotic like a map is getting.
Bro, if you don't know what mixie is, like, I'm sorry, bro.
Action, there's a lot going on around you, and for a sub player, it means moving at a fast
Be right back,
I feel
Kayla.
like the best representation right now is to use boat cage hardpoint, and everyone says how chaotic it is, how fast paced it is. So I just say that's a mixy map.
Might as well take
because
that. You
no
know
matter
what,
what you're doing, you're in the mix.
The last P2 rotation is very mixy.
But the origins of the term mixy, I'm not honestly sure of.
I would assume it came from a sub player because, subs are the most mixy. You don't really hear ARs getting too mixy, and when they do, it can go either very good.
All right.
Let's go.
Time to get this winners final started. Y'all ready? Coming to the stage. It don't matter if you love them or hate them. They're on a revenge tour. Make some noise, because here comes Atlanta.
Atlanta FaZe, baby. Damn, bro. They're pretty far, not gonna lie.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the bad boys. It's Atlanta FaZe.
That's a lot of cheers, dude.
We got Zelium,
Ba,
RC,
ba, 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 ba.
and
Ba,
Sim.
ba, 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 ba.
Atlanta FaZe.
A rematch from Major 4. Atlanta FaZe lost to the LA Thieves twice. 3-1 both.
Yo, dude, their sweatshirt looks comfy, bro.
They have the MVP Celium. He's been popping off, but Sif, he has
Stuff
never
that Cell's
lost a
wearing
match on LAN at Champs.
looks
he
nice.
doesn't want to start now. It has to start with those S&Ds. They lost both of them last time to the LA Thieves. But let's bring out the champions.
Let's bring out the champions. Don't complete the heist at Major 4, but can they do
Let's
it
see it.
again? Sound the alarm, because here come the thieves.
Bro, Jaws in that shot. It's weird. It's wild. Let's go, thieves. We thieves.
Los Angeles, give it up for the whole team. The
I missed their old intro though. Still a lot of Optic jerseys in that crowd though, can't lie.
Give it up for Envoy, Kitty, Draza, and Octane, the LA Thieves. The question for years, who's going to stop?
Gotta love Draza though.
Who is going to stop this FaZe roster and champs? It is Thieves.
Okay, let's go Kenny, baby, come on. We need to see Superstar Ken.
Their chance to be titans on this stage. Can Thieves run away with one? We find out now. Blaze, get us rolling.
If we get Superstar Ken, I think this game's a 3-1.
Battle of bad blood. Let's see who comes out on top. Give it up for your casters. It's Bryson Tunn.
Bryson Tunn!
Thank you very much, Blaze. We are live, and I know we've been delayed. I know we've been waiting, but the winners' final is here. This is not an elimination match.
I'm actually pumped for this. Let's go.
Getting to the grand final of the championship is the goal of both these two teams. For LA Thieves to go back-to-back to rectify the season where they've been hated on more than almost any other team. For Atlanta FaZe, a chance to save the season.
It is a chance to save that season, but Champs
Oh,
is
shit,
very
man,
much
I'm tired.
where they apply their trade the best.
Oh,
Sim this
bro,
is
look at
to
Crowder.
lose a series in his career online.
Bro,
Champs,
Crowder handsome.
which is quite something.
I can't cap,
Going up
bro,
against
no
the
cap.
LA Thieves in the way that they have been playing over the past 4 weeks.
I don't see him that
it
way,
is
bro.
going to be such
I
a
can't even
task
lie.
for you. And look how good they looked against Optic yesterday. It was insane. We all sitting in the green room, couldn't believe what we were seeing. But if it is anyone who's going to stop them, it is the Tiny
Let's go,
Towers
Tuscan Hard Point.
and the gang on the stage. But is it
Starting off
Tuscan
strong.
that
That's what you love to
stops?
see.
I'm not too sure. It should be an interesting one, Brycey, but this winners final here at Champs. It's taken a while to get here, as you said, but the goosebumps are starting to
I
tingle
mean,
just
bro,
a little
as
bit
of this
now.
season, it looks like
Atlanta
FaZe
FaZe,
is just
LA
gonna
Thieves here
wipe
in
the
the
floor,
Garden
bro.
Center. What an occasion.
But I have
These
hope.
two teams haven't been defeated so far, but that streak must end for one of them.
Thieves have looked unbelievable lately, so let's see. Start off with Celium.
They can pull it off. We're going straight into P1 on the point of view of Celium. We've already
Wow,
seen
where's
some
those
buckets
nades?
here this
Oh,
weekend
beautiful
on
nades,
Tuscan.
beautiful
I'd imagine
nades.
we'll
Let's
see
sell
a
out
few
there.
more.
Let's go, Ken. Draws Kenny. Kenny with the early two-piece. She love to see. Kenny going crazy. Oh, he got one. Kenny with. Oh my God, dude. Where did Kenny go? Oh my God, bro. Kenny and Draws. Dude, Kenny's hitting form right now, bro. What is going on?
Tempo has been set. 24 for LA, 5 for Kenny.
Ken's on a 5. He's got to play it slow and try to get these streaks. But he will go down, unfortunately. Here goes Envoy. Finds one. Draws up next. Bro, that was a hot start there. That was a hot start from Ken, bro. That's what you love to see. Octane, laser and cell. Envoy gets the one. Octane. Good shutdown. Good cleanup from Ken and Octane.
These were the fantastic start to this game. It's always a wonder when things sort of take this long.
Oh, Ken loses that though.
Wondering about the ice. I mean, we were saying ourselves, right, kid? We need to get ourselves hyped up for this once again. FaZe and Thieves.
Draws going to get Mixy with the sub now. Sam from the back. Draws a piece up at BZ. Sub team brings it down.
Rotation is coming in. At the moment, you can see on that mini map, they are looking for this one Atlanta FaZe. They want to ride this ship just a little bit.
So Ken. So Ken on the rotation over.
Spawns are going to be there for the side of FaZe though, with this rotation over towards P3.
Looks like Ken versus Simp. Who's going to win this?
That you would see a lot of points brought up on, but the side of FaZe now they need to find some points.
Ken versus Simp. I don't know. I don't think Simp knows he's back here, bro.
Kenny the stack coming in from the Thieves. They're looking for this now. They're going to try and apply the pressure.
Ken's going to go down to a BZ though. Jaws playing ready right now. Jaws is going to go through the back here and hopefully find a piece onto that heady. Kenny! Oh my God! Kenny with that lit kill there. Kenny will fall to R-Cities. R-Cities will get cleaned up. Gotta clean up Cell. BZ through fires, want to find a couple kills.
Very big trades. BZ just staying alive, playing with Envoy, not allowing him to get anything going.
Your Thieves here, I think you rotate.
You can see the moment the Thieves cannot get into this.
Octane's on the rotation over.
Really good job by the side of Thieves, but honestly, FaZe
getting long. Oh, it's gonna be a free kill, free kill. Let's go, Sam.
When it does come down to this church hard point. Breaking is really their forte, but they're going to be
next up for Sam's probably going to be Simp here. Simp or Cell. Oh, Cell will get the best of him. Alright, let's go, Ken. Damn, bro. Okay. Mental reset. Here we go. Sam with the first. Number 8's getting crazy. Who's that? That's Sam. Sam finds one. He will fall to the BZ though. Let's go, Thieves. Thieves' chance are getting wild, bro.
20 seconds over towards P5. Huge hold from FaZe has brought them screaming back into this game, and Kenny's going to get 2, but it is still being retraded.
Thieves! Oh, Cell is crazy, bro. Now we got the best P5 team. Best P5 whole team right here.
A little bit locked, but he needs that reinforcement.
Gonna have a look here.
Kenny's got the flank. He's going to find one. Will he find two? No, he's dropping down well. He's, oh, that's a smart play out of the Ken. Octane's going to find one.
And honestly, ever since we have had P3, it's felt like FaZe have just started to bring it up a gate or two.
It's crazy. Ken's one shot. He's going to drop down. Oh! He'll find the kill on the Simp. Great two-piece. Envoy up. Oh! Come on, Draws! Let's go, Draws! Who mic is that? I have no idea, bro.
Best team on the game at breaking P5 is the LA Thieves.
I've got this, see if I can show it. There we go. This is what I'm rocking. It's $50 off of Amazon. The Fee Fine mic. It's pretty good. At least I think the sound quality is pretty good. But I cannot hear the casters at all. I don't know what's wrong with my headset. Come on, Draws. Come on, Draws. Let's go, Draws. Draws pushing outfield. Oh, Kenny. Oh, Kenny. Let's go skill on a Sim. Let's go, Sam. Let's go, Sam. Oh, Sam. Sam's got to win that.
This is the game. The teams are turning the tempo up to full, but it is still tight in the scoreline. Speaking of which, though, let's find out how Atlanta FaZe are dealing with this speed.
Ooh, what is that spot for easy, bro?
He's going back. He's going to the right.
Come, we gotta get Cell. We gotta get Cell. How is Cell always double positive, bro? This guy's a rat, dude. Cell is always double positive no matter what game he's playing. Bro, jumpy meta, 100%, dude. The bunny hop. I don't know. Whenever I play gunshot though around corner, I like to like drop shot to like a crouch. But yeah, bro, the bunny hop meta is kind of sick actually. I mean, look at it, bro. Draws is piecing, bro. Oh, Sam with the two-piece. Onto the P3, Thieves up 165. BZ finds that unfortunate kill onto Octane.
That pinch has proved deadly. Yeah, fantastic stuff by the side of Octane. Finds two in the middle, but in the end, FaZe, they hold strong. Slowly but surely working their way back into this game. But
got Envoy's going crazy, he's killing his own teammate Kenny.
Let's
go, Kenny's playing cred. Let's go. This is a good break. Good break opportunity here. Good two-piece from Draws. No, dang it. Okay. Oh. Never mind. Whole Thieves. Yeah, bro. Jumping meta for real, though. I think the idea of the jumping meta is when you come around the corner, they're pre-aimed at your stomach area. So if you jump, they start shooting your legs, which I think just doesn't deal as much damage as like the head or the chest area. So there's that idea. This is where Thieves come back though.
LA Thieves have really started to leak some points, but look at this four-man stack. One up top, three down low. Let's see how it works out. Cellium first one through the door. He will fall.
Thieves holding strong. Good kill there from Ken.
Who can do anything for the side of FaZe still?
On, oh, Ken. No. Good shift and Draws though.
But the damage is already maybe done as FaZe have found a way through. Still in here at the moment, but Envoy gets a little bit of time. BZ Sim is now coming in. The blender is starting. Envoy coming through. Kenny getting him in there at the same time.
Let's go, Envoy.
Wrest control of Church.
What's got to get crazy?
24 seconds left to go. Maybe one last roll here by FaZe, and Envoy pushes it out. Keep an eye. Somebody's going to go P5.
They're going to start thinking about it in a second. Thieves is the best team at breaking that one. Will not worry necessarily.
Ah, nice right there.
But they need to start worrying if FaZe pick up this scrap time. Look at the spawn that's coming in from Thieves. Look at
good win from Envoy picking up the scrap.
First one's there and not in the
this is a tied game going into this P5, bro.
Momentarily didn't get in the final second. FaZe are there though. This could be it. But think back to so many games we thought of. FaZe have looked fantastic, but when we get to P1,
the beast is getting cracked right now.
Oh, here we go.
This is scary, bro. BZ and Simp are both playing really well.
But maybe not the kills. Can he eventually find a BZ? Simp though is going to be there as well. They have to challenge him. He's found the first. Octane's going to go down, and Simp says thank you. All right, good night. Get out of here. Envoy finds one.
Good win from Envoy though. Good win.
Are training from this game.
Thieves have got to find a way through.
FaZe cannot win it here. They'll have to go to the next hard point. The Thieves will fight for the scrap. They'll get most of it. Good shots from Envoy. Scrap, if you're Thieves here, you just gotta chalk it. You gotta have the full rotation over.
The first ones there are Atlanta FaZe. They are going to have a solid lead. They are going to have the scrap time.
That's everybody dead.
It's all thinking FaZe.
Does this happen now for FaZe? They've not had all the luck on this.
Here, Thieves got shut down in BZ. Good shots from Jaws.
There's only a few seconds left. Gotta go. They're gonna try. They are
Jaws gonna get caught from Simp. That's all 4 dead. That's GG's. I will say I predicted the first map to go away of FaZe. Because I think Thieves pick it up here in the latter part. Get another drink of water.
That will give them so much confidence throughout the rest of this series. How many times have we talked about that rotation and not working out for them? So many times, but not as much as we talk.
I love the amount of FaZe fans, though. I feel like that's really rare.
To kick off the winners bracket final here at Champs. It is an MVP-like performance from that young man, and it is no surprise whatsoever.
Yeah, kind of look deeper into the stats here as we will do.
That was a big map out of Cell, bro. Cell drops another, bro. One more kill for Cell, he's double positive. Everybody from Thieves are negative. And we kept it close. I don't know. I think this is good upsides for Thieves.
From Celium. Oh, dude, you are. It's chalk. It's chalk, bro. Sorry to tell you, but FaZe, my goodness.
He's got both of them, bro.
Really hot start from Thieves, but where we see a lot of their luck over towards P5 and P1.
I know, bro. Kenny started that game off hot, dude. That's good news. That's good news.
FaZe's struggles specifically on those hills. But very much, as I said, the wrongs have been written by the side of the Atlanta FaZe this time around. What was good from them as well, I want to say this, that Thieves seem to be running away with it, but FaZe were never letting them get too far away, and I think that was important.
Yeah, obviously there's been a lot of VOD review here for FaZe. It's been one of those maps that hasn't always gone their way at the last few moments.
There was a lot of a heavier rotation, I want to say as well. There was a lot more members there a lot earlier, and I'm not too surprised considering.
Yeah,
oh, that's pretty big. Good on FaZe.
There was always a little bit of fear. A little bit of fear as you go P5 to
I'm probably going to stop streaming after this match, though. I don't know. I'm getting pretty tired.
They did not allow.
Might have to finish up this stream here. Take a break and maybe come back for the losers finals.
Teams has been spoken about coming forward. Obviously, LA Thieves.
See, well, I'll take a break. We'll see.
They were looking to come into this one on fine form. No more qualifiers, no more messing about. You come into the form you've already been in and lock it down. They have looked great so far. But Atlanta FaZe, this is more on the line for them than just...
Okay, we got Teskin and then Burr.
A lot of people have been talking about Atlanta FaZe. Are they the best team? They are the most consistent, but they haven't won a chip. I tell you something right now. If they win this chip...
Is that their third twin, bro? Who's that?
It changes how we look at the entire year.
It changes the perception, absolutely, because I think a lot of people are right.
Damn, bro, that's my twin. Hold on.
If you don't get a chip, it will be seen as a failure, but if you're going to get one, well,
bro, I did not know my twin was a FaZe fan.
But it has been the consistency, it has been there.
We got some beef now.
But they haven't been consistently the best. They've consistently been there, and on average, yes, okay, they have been the best, but there's always been someone hitting form at the right time. Their form has kind of been second best all the way through. I wonder if it is this weekend that things will possibly change. To me, I feel like some of the performances have looked maybe just a step above what we have seen. There has been close
Go
games,
Puff, that's the like barking site, right?
Well.
Kind of like a wannabe Wish, like the Wish version of Wish.
They have Celium. I mean, like, what else could you possibly need? We have the conversation about FaZe so much. The desk
vibes out for both teams, though. That's good.
Because we look at that roster.
Let's go. Let's chuck some more water.
There is no matchup that you say they should not win. There is no statistical matchup that you look at and say they shouldn't be able to do anything.
He sounds a lot like Nameless at the moment, dude.
He's my inspiration, my hero.
The thing is, obviously, we're talking about these two. There's the winners final. They haven't lost yet. I'm also thinking there are still some big teams. Optic are still here. They could still make that run all of the way. It is going to be tight. Every single step.
Gotta go. Okay, have a good one. Have a good one,
good performance there from FaZe. I will say a wonderful start from LA Thieves. That's what we were expecting coming into it. As soon as I saw Kenny go berserk, I thought that might have been the end. Like, oh my goodness, are Thieves just really going to run another team off the map?
I mean, it looked like how the game started against Optic yesterday, didn't it? It was pretty much lights out from the word go from the side of the LA Thieves, but they could not keep up that pace. FaZe just started twisting the screw that little bit quicker. Finding the win, of course, on, as I said, the points that really do come on through for the side of Thieves for the most part over towards P5 and P1. That is where their bread is mostly buttered. But FaZe, as I said, righting the wrongs of that one. We'll be getting into map number 2 very, very shortly. But as I said, the map layout is very interesting as well. we talk about these two teams matching up, the 2 times that we've seen them go up against each other in New York, if you would look at this map set, Ali and the gang on the desk said it right.
Okay, so I'm gonna finish up this match here, and after I finish this match up, probably gonna go and
looking forward to if you're a FaZe fan. It's that map number 4
probably
that
just
I
go and
actually
trim up a video
worry
for her
about
tonight. So I got a CDL, no, just a Call of Duty map tier list. They gotta get that edited out, throw it out tonight. MacArthur Javala.
This entire year, the statistics, they don't lie. The players, they don't lie. Obviously, that first map does not lie either. Dropping on 1.
Bro, this guy, bro. It's a walking 2.0, bro.
That's pretty special. Yeah, that's adding to his already
God, I hate being,
1.27 on average over the
like,
season,
on the opposite side of this guy.
That's ridiculous stat line.
It makes me root for him, you know? They're like the Patriots during the Tom Brady era. You hated them. You hated them, but it made you root for him.
I did as well. An absolute ludicrous performance, but he's going to have to keep that level. They cannot slow down yet. This Thieves team are not just brilliant, they are resilient as well.
Except there's reasons why I didn't
So
like
most
the
of their
Patriots.
games, it looks like, I think we were kind of putting it back to what we see in the Optic dude.
I don't have any reason to hate FaZe, bro. They get hated on for being the best. Like,
Indestructible, but they very much are resilient.
that's just
Yeah, I think the
story of
pressure
his
as well comes
story
to
of my
the
life,
stage
right?
here. LA FaZe have already tasted victory. They are one of the hot favourites coming into this tournament. Atlanta FaZe, again, the pressure is completely on them. They're probably in their own.
All right, we starting it. Hold on, come on now.
And social media and stuff about, has this team got the mental capacity to now actually go and get a win? They have come so close over and over again. Second.
Do you know how nice it'd be to be a CDL like employee?
Fantastic. Yeah, obviously Atlanta FaZe trying to find that.
Bro,
LA Thieves.
I'm kind of curious how much they get paid, dude.
Criticized the role change. Everybody criticized.
How much do they get paid to stand back there and run an event?
Coming into this,
I mean, I was doing my chair back
they
on
are
the
now
back
one of
rest.
the favorite teams. They are in the
Damn,
winners
bro.
final. They are top 3.
I suppose, you know, at New York, did they have that pressure necessarily?
Yeah, I don't need to hear right now.
Was it nice to be going in there and thinking, oh, look here, we're in the grand final, let's see if we can get the job done.
Now we started. Okay, cool. Once I take everything off, now we start.
We stay in this game. Into Search and Destroy we go, though. Looking towards it, Thieves, they like this map. Since stage number 4, Thieves, 4-0. Those stats on your screen might be very similar, but as said, phase 2 and 3, Thieves 4-0 as
Okay.
Let's see if that is going to come into fruition here as we head into Tuscan.
We got better offense, better first blood, and about tied for defense. So this is gotta be an easy.
And I wonder if the sides of the LA Thieves are ready to deal with that.
Well, only one way to find out, and only time will tell. We jump on board the attacking team for the kill.
Okay, keep an eye on it.
And Draza, they're looking for a bit of info there. They may well get some.
They're 4-0 during stage 4.
Back on down, look at the side of FaZe. They've got aggressive. And then boys,
Big win out of
ready and
Envoy.
dealing with it. BZ will fall for V3.
Now a little bit more difficult here for Atlanta FaZe, losing a little bit of match control, trying to figure this one out. Solian really wants to get a kill back and bring it back to a 3 versus 3, but Thieves are playing this
That was actually huge to get that kill and get out.
Taking their time here, they know they have the numbers advantage, and there's Octane. Just making that a little bit easier for them. Selling will answer back, hellish shots coming in from him. 3v2 now. In control here from the side of the LA Thieves. Good start to this map would be crucial to their potential comeback. Of course, still only 1 down, but I said a lot of map control.
Shit balls.
For a little bit of a pay, but it's
Big
not
win
going
out
to
of
work.
Ken.
Suddenly Kenny left on as he finds one.
Big win out of Envoy, dude.
Taken down. First blood for the Thieves.
Was that 2 for Envoy, 2 for Ken, or 2 for Envoy, 1 for Ken, 1 for
Opened up the
Jaws?
map for them, and they managed
Or 1
to
for
convert.
Sam.
There we go from Octane down the outside.
1 for Sam.
See you later, Sip, and that thing makes things so
Good
much
pick,
easier in a
bro.
4 versus 2. I actually thought for 1 second there that it was Droz who jumped off the bomb site. Oh, sorry, it was Octane who jumped off the bomb site to help his teammate out. In the end, that bomb goes down, the trade comes through. He's doing an attacking round. As I said, when it comes down to FaZe, teams who really do like to get this bomb down. When we talk about Tuscan, it's not one that we see that happen too much in, but they are the number 1 team to get the bomb down.
Almost,
the number 1 team in
Sam,
4v3s, the Manelli and 3v4 there. Sniper doesn't hit. Once again, passiveness.
Make a move as you're going to find a little bit of a gap. He takes the shot, but almost takes his life.
Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out.
Now he's trying to get out of it. Envoy is running for his life. This time, Atlanta FaZe has the first blood.
Went 1 or 2 years old, but Envoy just
Oh,
runs the grenade. He's dead to rights. Atlanta FaZe now with a 4 versus 2 of their own. The best team in terms of those 4 versus 3s and converting them. It's looking like they will do so here. Octane may well just slow things down. Easy weak, very weak indeed.
Good nades. Good nades out
Slows
of
them down as well. They're going to know where that bomb is going to be. And Celium is going to take down Octane before he can do anything. Can Kenny find his 1 versus 3 ton?
They've seen him. See, he's already checked the middle. Celium set up.
Oh.
Shots are good from Kenny, but Celium ready and waiting. Good job from FaZe. And again, both the two teams.
Almost. Those were really good nades, bro.
Attacking rounds that we've seen from both of them.
Typical.
Sitting back, waiting for the picks to fall their way. Really good job, and I think, you know, it comes down to if Envoy finds that first kill, it's a very much a bit different. As Drazah is in there to back him up. Shots don't land, has to get out. Both of them pay with their lives, ultimately a FaZe round due to the failed aggression on the defense from the side of Thieves with one apiece.
This time, yeah, Thieves looking for it, and Octane again with his sniper.
Okay, here we go, Sam.
One of the things you'll bear in mind, Atlanta FaZe is going to know.
Won't find anybody because nobody's pushing that way. They're all in church.
Let's go for a counter sniper.
You got one mid, one top church. Or four's bottom church, sorry. Sim's bottom church. Here comes a Beezy. Oh, it's coming back. He finds one. He gets out with his life. Damn, bro. We're getting pieced out.
When it comes down to these advantage towards them, usually ends up being around.
Now, if you're LAFC, you try and figure this one out.
You guys just got to go for the plant right here.
See, Atlanta FaZe playing very, very passive. They are waiting for the mistake.
Yeah, they went for the mistake or the urgency to move. They're happy to do a 4v3 retake.
They line up. Oh, that's big information though. Sam with the snipe. Oh my god, bro.
And this is one of the things they have to be careful of now. How do they deal with it? How do they get back into it? They don't have top fire control. And Drazah's there.
Drazah gets a kill.
Drazah has held that one down, and Celium is worried. He's going to see Octane though. Down to a 1
Octane, what are you doing, bro?
He's worried. He's worried. Where on earth is he? Trying to figure this out, and Celium has gone high. But
Let's go.
Drazah goes all the way.
Good route there. Good route.
And that is an outplay. LA Thieves lock it down.
Yeah, really good round.
See if I angle this down a little bit more.
Had a disadvantageous situation from the get-go, and they get the job done nonetheless. Really nice play from Drazah. Of course, Broken was such a popular
come on,
spot
boys.
at the beginning of the game. Once that bomb is down, he wraps around, gets the angle back. Knows he has the time as his teammate has found that information by, well, just dying, but nonetheless, the information
There we go,
was
that's hot.
gained. He used it to his best advantage. Thieves 2-1 to the good now. He's back onto the attack here. That grenade in the middle. Arcides.
This is big aggressiveness coming from Envoy.
Also tagged up Blizzard, and no, he's here, but do they know where FaZe are right now? Kenny has to be ready and waiting.
Big one out of Ken. Does he see it? No, he doesn't read it.
Second 3v3. Nate's going away from LA Thieves as well. Going down soon, and they're trying to figure out whether they can. And Sim takes the corner.
Oh no.
Big snap on Octane, runs to the back, and suddenly gives him a little bit of a poke. Going down from them yet here. Will be full control for Atlanta FaZe.
And look at the patience once again from FaZe. You think that kill comes through, just get the bomb down immediately there. Dotting their eyes, crossing their T's. That bomb is now down 3 versus 2.
Make sure the defense locked. They need to find a pick, need to find a bit of a break to try and get some control back. And Sim throws a shoulder. It's going to be a trade coming through. Envoy gets the first. Looking for the second. He knows where Arcides is going to be. He's now 1 versus 1. Celium in the back.
Oh, you gotta stay down, bro. You can't reach all that. As much as you want to, you just can't do that.
Yeah, that's the one that you're going to back down from if you're Envoy. But hindsight's obviously a wonderful thing. Celium ain't backing down from that one himself. The bullets land first. And FaZe
I think you could shout out with the MP40. He has a better chance.
It's actually 2. I'm like just thinking they should have won last round, but nonetheless, here we are, 2-2. Lock in, lock in.
I'll get a new headset for tomorrow.
This is it. This could help dictate how this is going to go. We have said excellence has been both of these teams in very recent form. Envoy's going straight out the top though. He's
Big kill. He gets traded. Big kill. And he doesn't get traded. That's big. That's big numbers. Numbers advantage will definitely help out here.
Making their way over towards his side. FaZe still not too bad of a position here. I wonder if the utility is there for them to help themselves out.
Just gotta read Arcides here.
Now Thieves is about, again, just making sure everything's cleared out, making sure you have that control. Maybe waiting for FaZe to misstep themselves. Knowing this team, that doesn't happen very often. Kenny now going to move over towards the side. Arcides gets some shots in, has to back on down, needs help.
They're going to be planting the bomb for their side.
They're still in control here completely. They have the numbers, they have the position. They just need to win a gunfight or hold firm.
This is big out of our cities, honestly.
Chase the kill on our cities, but now that bomb is down, forces the two-man to have to spring into life. Octane ready and wait and sees him and just backs on down. Chooses not to go for the gunfight, doesn't need to. Time is the ultimate.
The Octane, bro. The snakes out of Octane is crazy. Big win out of Jaws. Big win out of Envoy. Let's go, boys.
Patient, cool, calm, collected. They made FaZe work for that. And time was killing them. They couldn't get the trades either. Somebody's had a very, very strict word with them about ego challenge. Absolutely do not put yourself in a position to lose that.
Yeah, I don't think if you're going to do
big.
it against anyone, it's FaZe. You do not do it
That's
against
pretty
them.
big.
Absolutely not. Thieves very much a lot more drilled there, weren't they? It's not like the previous round where we've seen the jump from Envoy, although that sort of situation, you're always kind of going to go for it. Nonetheless, Thieves, 2 rounds in a row. Good job from them now.
Defense. At the moment, Atlanta FaZe, Nades have gone out. Some tactical Selim's going to find the first blood. The Octane has gone down top church. Could Envoy be the issue? Not a great position in terms of these trades. They don't need to trade effectively if Envoy can get out.
I remember one of the best aces we've seen this year come from this position from Envoy. Are they going to check it here? Yes, they are. Kenny will find the kill on the other side, but Arcidy's very aware of that position that Envoy likes to play. Now it's 2 versus 3. Try and find the Thieves, but look at this ballsy play coming in from Draza. He expected very much the case to be him. Arcidy's will trade it out to V1.
Here comes Kenny, looking for that front It's going to be there. And Selim's not going to give him an inch. Bomb's now going to be down.
Let's go,
Full
Ken.
health for
Come on,
Kenny.
baby.
He knows where one player is going to be. He wants that kill.
He knows one.
Wants
He
the
knows one.
opportunity
Come
to
on.
push forward. And Selim is not going to give it to him. Selim is going to take him straight back down. We go tied again.
It's such a tight game. Both teams sharing the first bloods at 3 apiece, sharing the rounds
Oh,
at 3
Jesus Christ.
apiece. The difference maker here on the map when talking statistics is that man on your screen. An
10 up,
83
3-3.
from Selim so far.
He ain't having it. He ain't having it in the series. He refuses to even succeed a little bit for them. And again, we go into it neck and neck, these two teams trying desperately to
Oh,
find the
God.
advantage.
I'm yawning like crazy.
Selim already
Oh,
found
he gives a
the
hit
front
marker.
row.
He's going crazy.
Octane's going to get away with it. Nate's coming in from Arcides as well. And again, Atlanta FaZe go passive.
Let's go, Thieves.
For the push here on the outside. Arcides trying to answer back to what Octane's been able to do, but a little army crawl from him. It's not going to work out. Abizi ready and waiting, first blood, and they can smell that blood in the water now as Simp and Co. Start to push forward. The shot's
Oh,
not there
but he
from
misses
Abizi.
every
They know
shot.
that
Let's
could put
go.
his team. It's a misstep from FaZe, a red one at that.
I was going to say Kenny looks like he might be in a good position. He's alone. They don't know where he is. There's just gunfights going down everywhere around the safe bomb site. Still a 3 versus 3. Arcides looking, trying to find out. Okay, gonna get caught as well. Celium's got him. But
Dang
now
it,
the
bro.
man of the
That's not
moment.
what you
The
want.
time and the time.
Oh!
2 versus 2.
Oh, shit. Hold on. Never mind. We're back in it.
That might be one of the worst ones I've ever seen.
Let's use one.
Surely not. Surely Atlanta FaZe haven't just lost this round because of it. Kenny's now looking, trying to figure this one out as well. There's Celium.
Oh, egos.
And Simp is left alive in a 1 versus 2.
They've got to do something. There's 14 seconds left on the clock. What does Simp do? He goes for the challenge. There's Draza.
Let's go.
Goodness me.
Good shit there from Ken, bro. That was a good ego chow.
Clutch, and it comes on the back of Kenny.
That was really good. Really good out of Ken. Love it.
But disgraced. Yeah, that may be one of the worst of the year, and it happens at the end.
I honestly think that Arcides thinks he's dead.
I'm pumped for this Thieves team, man.
He's missed a lot. He's shot things up.
I'm excited for these
We've
guys.
all done it. But on this kind of stage, that's one that you may well go on to rue. Kenny with 2,
Let's go, Ken.
LA Thieves with the
It's a
lead.
3-on-1.
They're going to need a bit of a regain coming through, but it will be the first
Oh,
one.
this is big from Envoy.
Simp has found it. Puts LA Thieves back on the back foot.
If Envoy finds
Gets
these
back up
guys,
those nades, paying.
big nade out of Octane, though.
Going to try and right the wrongs of the previous round. Arcides will have a chance as he's still alive. and
But it
kick
looks
him all
like
the way at the back of the map.
Arcity is going to play it slow.
Rest of the team now trying to
Looks
find a
like they're
break
going to
this
Chalet
side.
this side.
Play it up, and it was They're ready, waiting for it though. They're all lining up here for Kenny. He's going to fall.
Let's go, Envoy. Oh, chill out, Jill. Chill out.
I'm trying to stay alive here as well, and Arties is running.
Oh, let's go, baby.
LA Thieves get one more on the board. It's 5-3. I cannot believe it's coming to this. LA Thieves are the technically favoured team on this map, but there is no kind of accounting for what we've seen so far. Can they find one more round, or can FaZe find the composure?
Feels like all
run it up, baby. Come on, Thieves.
You lost from FaZe then. Things not working out in their favour. That turn-on may well be the turning point in this game. Look at this aggression now.
Bro, look at Envoy.
We sent that FaZe and smell blood in the water, and Envoy wants to capitalize. Arseny's ready.
Too aggro, bro.
Knowing that the tails are maybe up from Thieves.
We're fine, we're chilling,
patient, very ready.
This is where they need to not give away a return kill. It has happened a few times, and Octane almost catches that.
Oh, we've seen every second of that grenade, and Octane survives.
Cellium. This is the man with the information already for the people in his brother backs out, refusing to give them any opportunity to trade it. Kenny challenges. Sim takes him down. A 2 versus 4. This is all going to be Wolfpack. The bomb is a million miles away. How do LA Thieves recover this round?
Yeah, this is really tough one.
Bro, look at where Arcity is playing. I don't think I've ever explored that area of the map before.
Well, that's a good start. Jaws will find a
But good kill by Jaws.
Sim now controlling.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Octane can find him here.
Across the map, but they're going to run into Simp in the map as well. Ready and waiting for the second. Is good.
Oh, Simp is too good, though.
Yes, he is. That man hasn't lost the series at Charles, and he doesn't want that to be spoiled at all. 5-4 now.
One more round for FaZe, but still the mountain remains.
Bro, look at MC, bro. MC's sweating so much, dude.
Control of this SD away from LA Thieves. Have to find out for them. First blood's being very, very
Damn, I'm fat, bro. I gotta chill on the pizza.
Here it goes.
Okay, let's go. Come on, Thieves.
Aggression coming through once more. Thieves going to be ready here to win for it.
BZ loses again. It's another big one from Envoy.
Not working out for him. 4 versus 3 for Thieves now.
They have control of the map. They have the numbers. Every opportunity to put this one to bed.
Oh no, Simp, watch your well, watch your well.
Well,
Envoy, watch your well.
So close, but thank you very much.
Oh, that was just unfortunate for Simp.
2 versus 4 now for Atlanta FaZe to stay in this S&D.
This will be something they're going to find.
Oh, Envoy! It's over. It's over. Oh, get him out. Get him out. Oh, that was crazy.
Well.
Okay.
If it isn't the consequences of the actions, we are now
I will be right back.
in a winners bracket final. LA Thieves and Atlanta FaZe have won.
Okay, I'm gonna be right back, chat.
It has to be said. There's a couple of moments in
Be right
that
back.
game if you're the side of FaZe cannot happen. The biggest of stages, these are these moments that can make the difference. The LA Thieves take those moments and run with them. 1-1. BZ had a horrible game, but as mentioned, Arseny's had his moments where he could have closed out a couple of kills. That one at the end, look, okay, I don't think it would have amounted to much, but it's still, you have to go back to that moment. Kenny turns on back Church, and Kenny, 1,400 damage. A big reason as to why Thieves will tie this series up.
Yeah, and we did say going into this one, technically, obviously, LA Thieves were the favourite team. There was no accounting for what actually happened during the rounds, though, and we'll have to find out as it continues into the next one. But in control, but all tied up here in the winners bracket final. No losses yet for these teams.
No, not quite there yet. Control, though, is super important. When we're going to be heading into a map number 4, we are going to see a Berlin hardpoint. The record speaks for itself in terms of Thieves. They've looked so much better over this final stage at that map in particular, and I think you're a FaZe fan, you're worried about that.
They certainly are. Well, we'll have to wait for map number 4, because map number 3 is going to be first. Obviously, the stakes for this game are sky high. The ticket to the grand final remains open. The chance to move closer to glory, to the rings, to the legacy. Everything remains on the line, and neither of these two teams are going to give an inch. Who wins? Who knows? I'm here for the journey and I'm ready for it. We'll see you right after this break. Don't go anywhere.
The Call of Duty League is brought to you by Mountain Dew and Zenni. Armor your eyes with Blocks gaming glasses starting at $24 by visiting zenni.com/CDL.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Call of Duty League Championship Weekend. We are currently in our winners final. Two undefeated teams, LA Thieves and Atlanta FaZe, are throwing down on our main stage in the Garden Center. One of these teams goes forward and one of them goes down, but that remains to be written. 3 more maps are ready to go. But of course, before we go forward, we have to go back. Here is our scuff play of the game. Ton, this is the clutch round.
I've never seen anything like this quite in my life. Yes, okay, we've seen Kenny on the flank, but Arcides, oh, you gotta finish your dinner, son. Doesn't get the job done. Kenny finds another kill. Gets down to 4 HP both times, and Draza finishes it up for him.
I had to give a little bit of credit to Arcides there, obviously not finishing the kill, but it was made and compounded by the fact that Kenny went on to get one of his teammates. It was just, we've all had it done. We've turned away from shooting somebody thinking they're dead, and Kenny doesn't miss in those scenarios, and Dr. Arcides feels bad, but wasn't the only kind of, like, a little bit of a bad player. I think aBeZy had a really bad map in the S&D as well. He'll be looking to redeem himself in the control. Who takes the lead in this series? That is the question. As control moves forward, Ton.
Alright, we're back. We're back.
And a phase of kind of got stats everywhere.
Yeah, stats
Let's go.
everywhere. A lot of them belonging to Sully.
We got Berlin control, baby.
Is a walking highlight reel. It's going to need to be good here, though. Heading into control phase. 2-0 on this map in particular in stage 4. Teams 4-1. Very, very solid record for both two teams. And I believe this one is a lot more crucial for the side of phase. For the map number 4 coming up, where we stay on Berlin, we go to the hard point. That is a map that everybody in this room here will be
Cause I did the same thing I told you that I never would. Bro, I got songs in my head now.
At the moment, it's a big push by FaZe to defend what they expect is coming from LA Thieves.
Get something going here. Somebody's going to get taken down. If your Thieves is very patient once more, we're going to find the kills clearing out the backside as best as they possibly can. No flank quite coming in at this moment in time. The front door is what's been broken open now right now, though. Draza Kenny find the kills. aBeZy behind. He's already dead in the ring.
Well, that's a lot at the moment. That first tick is going up already.
So it's a big start from Thieves.
Way back into this one. Can they make a kill? Can they get the grenades through? The problem is that
big start. That's 2 ticks. 2 ticks.
Last chance here for FaZe.
Can't shoot now.
They have to try and make something to get the fire. FaZe is going to get one as well. The tick is so close. Draza's left alone. They actually hold it.
They managed to hold
They'll be able to get
out.
out.
Already done.
Darn.
2 ticks go over, and that's a really good example of one of the stats that we've got here. FaZe are one of the worst teams in the game with early captures. In terms of average hold time and not letting any ticks come through on some of these points, they are the worst team in the game with it. These early breaks are costing FaZe, and it may well cost them later on in the game.
Oh, I'll get shit on Arcides.
But it doesn't matter. The moment FaZe have stabilized. Game planning this one out, making sure nobody gets in the ticket. The danger here for FaZe is if they make a misstep with only 1 tick remaining on.
Look at how FaZe is playing this though. This is a really interesting setup.
If you're on the side of FaZe pushing forward, keeping Thieves away from it as long as you possibly can is going to be the job. Pushing in towards B though, FaZe want to try and disrupt this as best as they can. It is going to go over towards the side of the LA Thieves though. They locked that one in.
They're going to try and do this. Arcides already taken.
Now you got 2 coming through the spawn. Oh, Kenny! Call me daddy.
All over the map here, looking for the right trades.
You can see them taking their time.
Bro, Kenny is daddy, bro.
They need 1 decent push. They have plenty of time to set them up, but they might not have much time now. Kenny is going to survive.
Kenny! That's all I think of, bro. I think of Captain Levi when I see Kenny.
Kenny is here. You've got to deal with them. They do, but for all that, they could have pushed up further. Good job from Kenny.
Find this, exactly where this is coming through as well. It's called out to aBeZy. Envoy's going to be super weak, and eventually Draza's going to find him. At the moment, FaZe, I think did a good job of just keeping you on the back foot. But a single set of trades could go wrong for them at any moment. Arcides, one of the key players here in the ticket, to be a push action going forward. I think it needs help. Arcides going to turn. Kenny's actually made his way through. I think he's going up surely, and FaZe has to go.
You have to answer. You have to answer. Kenny's ticking it up all on his own. The rest of the Thieves are on the way. If you're aBeZy, you're coming up, but you need to get inside the point. Somebody needs to contest it. There's a team kill coming on through. Kenny walks through the front door, says, "This house is mine." And FaZe, they lose the first round.
And this is what we said. The damage was devastating. A single slip, a single mistake. And they were going to lose that round, and Kenny said, all right, I'll wander in myself, make 1 kill and hide.
It steps from the beginning, straight away. If you don't have those 2 ticks coming through initially, then FaZe are in a much better position to be able to defend that. They kind of default into what you do in that situation in terms of getting off the flank there as well, stopping reinforcements, helping that player out who's inside the point. You need to stop them a lot quicker though. You need to get in there. You've lost 2 points already. FaZe going for the same tactic though. Straight through.
Oh, let's go.
Straight away, trying to find something over towards that A side. They've got 4 members still alive.
Let's go, Jazz.
Can he stay alive? Oh, this was not enough. He's going to not find it. Set it. Takes down Arcides. aBeZy gets Draza eventually. 2 players from FaZe are now going to be in. But the bodies are not there. They have to take a step
back. Come on, Kenny. Come on, Kenny. Come on, Kenny.
Somehow still alive. I thought he was going to die there at the same
Oh.
time. Take down Simp, and there's still
So
the pressure
fortunate.
coming from Atlanta FaZe. They want this, but they have found nothing.
A lot of ARs managed to push down Tick inside here.
So Zed.
Try and get some trains control, but if easy may well slow that down.
So Kenny go big.
Pick up by corner in the middle of the map there. Actually, if Easy keep this one running, it's a little bit more difficult.
Kenny!
Once more, 9 and 5 from
How was that impression?
Continuing to be a problem.
I thought that was pretty good.
Stick and move. Force Atlanta FaZe to deal with him. Abizi gets one here, and Kenny could be a key player. Shutting down the reinforcements.
Oh my God, Kenny.
Looking for them, you know, Atlanta FaZe are trying
Oh
to
my
get through.
God.
Abizi gets
Oh my
the
God,
kill.
Kenny.
gets
Oh.
another. No reinforcements for FaZe.
Oh my God,
They
here we go.
have to go through Kenny.
Yeah, he's doing the job that FaZe tried to do when they had two ticks already lost on A. But now Thieves.
Oh my God.
Front door, can they find the kills? Kenny is on a 5 spree.
Oh.
They're being traded. Cellium will find him. Still
Bro,
no
Kenny's
pressure on
crazy at
FaZe,
this game,
but they
dude.
only have 25 seconds remaining.
Well, normally you'd think they'd go big,
Envoy
but they're not.
struggling
FaZe
at
are
3 and 11.
committing to this. The first ticket's going in. They want this, and they want it done now.
It's a lot of utility that's not done very much here, Brycey. Thieves are going to have to find the kills the good old-fashioned way.
There's a lot of names
Envoy
actually
finds one,
running
but
through.
dies.
Get one through the window as well. Kenny's going to try and get through. Octane gets another.
Go B here if you're FaZe because you're starting to lose the gun
Oh.
points inside of A.
Oh. We got him, we got him, we got him. We're good, we're chill.
Sim's going to be here. Is he going to try and Charlie? Is not going to work out. Octane locks him down.
Yeah! Let's go, baby.
Now need to jump in. 24 seconds remaining. And you can breathe.
Yeah, Thieves are going to challenge this
Envoy
though, because
just
they know that
unlucky,
time.
bro.
There's not much to talk about. They know they're down in lives, so it may well not be worth the risk. You can see they're sending one player towards it. Drazah, what magic can he work? The rest of the team are here, actually. Drazah's going to find one. Abizi needs to go big here for the
He's
team.
dying to Kenny!
Nobody inside of it. 15 seconds or so to go.
Envoy with the shutdown on Sim. There we go.
They want even more than that. They're going to try and put pressure everywhere on the map. There are FaZe members spread out. This is going to be the first push for them. Are they going to find anyone? Try's going to go into the ring, and he's going to get it down. Envoy, Arsene's a beating Kenny.
But Kenny's here. Kenny's here.
Yeah, they're inside of B though. Kenny's going to go. Can he stop this from happening? He
Kenny's here. Oh! Good shit from Sam. Good shit. Let's go, Sam. Let's go. Yo, what's up? Let's go, Thieves, baby.
So much time in A because it was teasing them. It almost felt like
Bro, Kenny and Sam just went massive there to clutch it out.
stages. Couldn't quite get that second one through. They spent so much time on it, and they don't have enough time to secure B. Abizi's having a hell of a map number 2, but it is not quite enough.
Okay, let's go, baby. This is a hot 3-0. Dude, as soon as I saw Berlin, I knew it's over, bro. Yeah, FaZe can probably win that first hard point. After that, it's all Thieves.
Down right here. Envoy going to try and make a move. They know they're going to be playing this already. Obedience, even after these, they're going to completely wipe this one out.
All right, you know what? Regard everything I just said.
You are not putting us out that fast onto it.
I completely just costed the Thieves.
FaZe are fine with that. You can see them set up towards trains and just
Let's
makes
go,
things
Sal.
more difficult over towards A. Here come the reinforcements. Cellium accurate as ever. Able to deter Thieves for maybe just a moment. Push going to start coming on through, but FaZe ready here and waiting.
Okay, let's go, Envoy. Let's go, Octane.
Well, but Abizi is not going to allow
What am I doing, bro?
Look at this spread going through. It looks like Atlanta FaZe are trying to do exactly
Alright, Kenny's got a
what they
freebie,
did
though.
just a second ago, but give them nothing.
See where Kenny is. Ready to cut off the head of the snake as they come back in and the reinforcements flow through from FaZe. But Abizi really has been the man here.
Bro, Kenny's got to get in there and help. And at this point, nobody's pushing B. Abizi's just chilling. Okay, Abizi's dead. Okay, we got it. We got it. We got it.
It looks like FaZe probably won't commit an awful lot more.
Kenny gets aggro. I love it. I love it. He's going to go over here.
Could be an issue. They're looking for
Oh.
It's a very quick shoulder. Decided he
Oh,
doesn't
smooth
want
from
any
Kenny.
of them. Bullet as well. FaZe have to find him.
Oh.
Right here, but gets away, goes for the 10. Oh my goodness.
A little bit too aggressive.
Oh,
It's
you gotta
alright, though.
remember who they're playing against yet.
There are no easy gunfights.
Never, never ever. But here we go, Thieves now. Objective has to be A. Life deficit is in the favor of the side of FaZe, and it's going to go
Envoy.
further in their favor as well. 2-3
Envoy's
kills
going
now.
through the blender right now, bro.
Kenny left alive and not for much longer. What is this from Abizi? So much better, and now the pressure is on. Oh my god!
Oh, Simp.
Envoy eventually getting find.
Envoy, let's go, baby.
Will be spawning quite a way away. They don't have the numbers either.
Okay,
So
well.
get another one onto the board
Dude,
here.
Kenny is
Second
popping
for LA
off,
Thieves.
dude.
Looks
Like the plays that Kenny's making is actually incredible.
Bear in mind, there's still a man for them to go. They have to hold this defense and then win an attack just to tie the game.
Here come the Thieves, though. Gunfight opens the door ever so slightly. You can see Busy watching the flank.
Here comes Zach. Here comes Zach.
They managed to find a way through. Nobody on the flank here for the side of FaZe.
Hits a stun. Hits a nade. Sells one shot. Jumps over. Shit, Ken. Oh, it's the stack. It's the stack. Cell's got to do something. Cell's got to do something. And he can't do it. That's a control. That's over. It's over. The stack came in. Dude, these are just too good. Like, I don't know why they didn't play Kavutu.
Sensational work from the side of Thieves. They give themselves a lead in the series, Brycey, heading into their best match.
Oh man, dude, LA's just too good, bro. Yes, sir.
They were nowhere to be seen. Abizi feels like he was the only one who actually spawned in. FaZe, though, through that final round, was solid all the way, but it was just control of Berlin in a nutshell. You lose 1-4 down, you can very easily lose the round.
You know what? An Envoy dropped to 13. It's all right.
Say bad things about the losing team, but I want to be positive because I think.
And after all of that,
very
Celium's still in positive.
They knew where their execution was going to be. There was an opportunity.
Bro, this guy is
They were
annoying.
slaying heavily. LA Thieves did not have the life, but what they did have is the break. And once you let a team like LA Thieves get into that point, they were going to lock it down. And also, they put a lot of bodies in there. And
Yeah, BZ tries his best in that game, bro.
It doesn't give them the time to stack. It doesn't give them the time to get the nades where they want.
But Jaws and Ken were just shooting
LA
different.
Thieves just played it great.
Kills just flew through at the right time, didn't they? It's one of those moments, though, when you see a couple of your teammates go down, if your FaZe can't afford to die in those defensive situations. Really just heads up play from Thieves at every single moment. I mean, look, this was the round, wasn't it? Look at the highlights that were going through our face, just smoking Thieves.
And this whole thing, and then they just got the stat, and they just FaZe didn't have any people there. Abizi was trying to take the route there. You can't take a route when it's being capped that fast. It just doesn't work. It's just poor awareness out of Abizi, but that's alright. Now we go into Berlin Hardpoint, which I think is going to come back to Tuscan, but switch it to where Thieves will get off to an early good start. Hopefully it ends there, because I am tired.
I don't really know, to be fair, but I do know that these two teams are putting everything into this. Guaranteed top two for whoever makes it further forward. I don't know who to pick. I feel like a lot of people are now thinking Thieves.
Quick 3-0, baby. This Crowder's still looking handsome as fuck.
All the stats and the maps that we see in the games these two teams have played up against each other is the fact that it does not matter when you're against FaZe. You could have beaten them 3 times in the last 3 times you played them, and they could still come out and smoke you. It has not been the case so far. Thieves right now, if you look at this next map, and the records over this season in general speak volumes. FaZe are 0-4 in stage 4 on Berlin Hardpoint. Thieves at 5-2. That is a bad tale, but at the same time, you would never ever count out FaZe still. You cannot do that against a team like FaZe.
Hey, I'll be honest with you, after watching this weekend, I don't count anyone out, never. We've gone all the way to game 5 multiple times, we've seen upsets, we've seen thrills, spills, and everything in between. The tail of the tape will be this. LA Thieves need one more match to send themselves to a grand final. Atlanta FaZe need 2. Berlin favours Thieves. FaZe, maybe a little bit of pressure now mounting. A little bit of sweat down the spine.
Let's go, baby. Come on.
Worry that this is going to happen again. Take a look at the statistics here for Hardpoint time.
Let's have a look at it. Overall, the record lies on the side of Thieves. Still losses there. The KD tied, actually. I mean, that's a bit of a surprising one, but the whole percentage, the break percentage, the average point difference, all point towards the Thieves win. It has been a struggle for FaZe, which is a surprise to say because.
I mean, look at this hard point, bro.
Be able to get the job done. How FaZe
I'm tied for first with KDs.
Years gone by.
Better second, third. Wait, hold on. They're 12 and 10. Okay. I thought they were placing 12 to 10.
This team, you would think they would be able to get the job done. How good phase have been years gone by. God, it's been a few puzzle for a couple of these teams. Normal and Zealand phase.
Speed through this. Come on, baby.
Just a second. My goodness, it is really holding you back.
Yes, sir.
Well, again, different game mode, different result. Have to find out for it. You're on the for it. You can see the load of LAFs. Really winning the slaying game, but hey, scoreboard, baby, scoreboard. Yeah, it really doesn't matter. I mean, look, if we were to find out at a time where we say that KD, yes, okay, it does make a difference, but is it the be-all and end-all? Not quite.
Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Let's go, baby.
Well, let's get right into this one. So in the P1, it will be Atlanta FaZe with the favored side.
It's 4v4. Come on, baby. Who wins
Here
it?
comes the pressure from LA Thieves. They're going to bring already a beat.
Kenny goes down early.
Going to push it out as well. Looking to try and catch anybody who goes for it. Take it away from them at the same time, but still.
Watch Envoy. Envoy finds one. Envoy finds two. Envoy will be taken out by Arcades there, but Kenny's in the point. Kenny will find the kill on the Arcades. That's huge. He's still going massive though. Oh my god. Watch out. No. Go pick up Envoy. Being honest, I love Kenny getting credit, but I mean he went too far out. We're good here. That's where Thieves come back. It's P2, they're like one of the best P2 teams. I don't know if I agree with the setup though. I'd rather have Envoy probably watching. Oh, he'll escape. Find one. Kenny with the second. Envoy finding, looking for the fourth. That's all 4 down, baby. Now they know where they are. Kenny's out here. 1. There's 2 for Kenny.
Dessert not quite lining itself up yet. We'll have a little rest before that one. Cellium there.
Oh, he almost finds Cellium there.
Gonna start finding the kills. Dockside control is there.
Cellium's still weak, bro.
Where they want to be. They want to try and find a break as soon as they can. Pushing out, supposed to be looking for him at the same time. He jumps around. Eventually, it's all
big from Jaws.
The kill feed is all Thieves. Leave that one for a second as the strap line pops down. You can see they have the rotation here, the LA Thieves. Trying to convert what is a good lead at the moment into an incredible one. Can they hold against FaZe? Big moment here for Octane.
And look at this time from Thieves too. Time from Thieves here is really big. But here comes Abizi. But is Abizi going to be able to do anything? No, he will not. He's going to get shut down by Jaws. Octane holds down the back. Kenny with the one piece. Last one is bottom fire. He will be sought after by Envoy. Wonderful hold there by Thieves. Envoy will find 2. The crowd is getting loud. You can hear him.
Envoy doesn't give them a choice. Just pushes forward. Says, oh, you want to try and push through.
Envoy had a pooper of a map 3, but he's coming out here showing why he got picked up by the Thieves.
This needs to be a good hold from the sides of FaZe. Look at that scoreline. It is nearly 100
This game between
Simp
and Envoy is crazy. Envoy will find the one. He'll jump out. Will he find? No. Arcades will find him out. Octane shuts down Arcades. Cellium finds Straza. It's going to be a big match. Kenny will take down Cell.
Nothing working out in their favor right now. Thieves are just
still holding down spawn zone.
Kenny is 12-7. Continuing his MVP-like form, but
those are big kills for Simp and Arcades as well.
There's one player left towards the back. That's going to be Octane. He will be a pain, but he is now dead. Spawn's now out for Thieves. That works out for FaZe. They need these final few seconds here.
They thought they flipped.
They can, but they have the spawns where they want them.
FaZe thought they flipped spawns, but they didn't. It's actually big time there for Thieves. And getting FaZe off of that time. Look at this from Kenny. Oh, Kenny will get found out by Abizi.
It is a monumental task here for FaZe.
And they managed to lock this one down. And boy, you sneaky little beaver.
The double.
There's 2 more.
The double from the Dark Prince.
Doesn't really get too much from it. Maybe relieves a little bit of pressure for Thieves to now push out.
Knows where one is.
well, like I said, they don't want to soak.
They won't be able to find it.
Ticket, but I will say this: Atlanta FaZe doing a good
Simple
enough
getting
job at
aided
the
out by
moment.
Envoy.
Still have the spawns,
The
still
BZ
have
playing
the
top
opportunity.
third.
Spawned over towards that side last time.
Cell's
around,
playing
now
cred.
pressing that issue.
Crazy.
Big gunfight going on over towards P1. Now Kenny's going to win. The spawn comes in there for Thieves. They flip it themselves. The gunfight does not go the way for FaZe. And now time's been run
Oh
out.
my god,
Cell
Cellium, bro.
very easily kills. 5 kills in
Bro,
the
again a
game.
.2 by Cell. I mean, this series is crazy from him. I mean, when Cellium loses this, it's just going to be all over for FaZe.
It's all going to the Thieves at the moment. And now the push has to come from Atlanta FaZe. They did not find the time on P5. They did not find the rotation on the P1. They have not found the points. They have not found the kills.
Bro, is there a world where Cellium just says, screw you guys, I'm out of here? Finding a team that can contend for championships.
Yes, it is Atlanta FaZe we're talking about. Who are
Oh my god, here comes Kenny.
can't seem to stop anybody.
Oh my god, there's Kenny going. He's going. Kenny's popping off.
Oh my goodness, we did not expect this kind
This
of
is
score.
as dominant as that Optic series, bro.
The gun barrel to the right side. Oh, okay. Locks it down eventually. They're trying to get to the scrap time. It's now 170 to 56.
I think Cellium is just keeping them in it.
They're still in P1. Envoy wins another gunfight. Now, speaking of Shane, yesterday the coach that really was the guy that.
This is not the end of FaZe though. FaZe will face whoever wins Surge versus Optic next series.
The elite teams do that. They're showing they're an elite team here.
Dude, Kenny is just going massive, bro. Kenny's double positive. Kenny. Looking for Cellium. They will separate from each other. This is going to be big from Kenny. Big from Kenny. Sips one shot. Finds it. One more. Kenny goes huge. Kenny's on a 4. They're all spawning back warehouse. All spawning back warehouse now. Envoy, Envoy. Will he find the second? Will he? He won't. Cellium's going to grab him. Kenny's last one. Kenny's last one. He finds one. He is one shot, bro. He will find this. He needs one more for the glide. One more for the glide. Will he find it? He finds the glide. He finds the glide. That's game. That's game. I mean, you're not coming back from this. It's over. It's over. It's over. Kenny's going massive, bro. Kenny's going huge. Here comes Sam LaRue. Sir Octane, the human turret. Will he find anything here? He'll find Simp. It's over. RCD's still in fire. Pushing out. All on Draza now. All on Draza. Envoy will find one. Back onto Kenny's shoulders. Kenny will find him. Kenny will find him again. Call it in the glide. Call it in. 2 more stone. 2 more stone. You guys got this. Come on. Oh my god. And Octane finds them both. Octane! That's over. It's over. No. Oh my god, bro. It's actually over. Goodbye, Thieves. See ya later. That's just feel good. That's just a feel good moment. Look at that, bro. Shane's getting all pumped. Shane's gassing Kenny. You gotta love. You love to see it.
They have orchestrated a turnaround like no other. A team that was told to blow it up.
Oh, Simp's pissed. Bro, this tactical rap video tonight's gonna be lit.
They might as well be in Paris on that stage, to be frank. It was that one-sided in map number 4.
Running, gunning, no room to breathe for FaZe.
Run it up, 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 run it up. Bro, these guys are crazy. Bro, look at this. Look at this chat, dude.
More game for the championship. I mean, you just do not see numbers like that. You never see
Dang,
numbers
that
like
is so
from
dominant, bro.
Kenny at 30 and 40.
Such a dominant win.
That was all Thieves. Every time we were watching a POV, they were doing the right thing on the map. They were locking everything down, and they had the gunny. Sometimes you just can't account for the gun running hard, and it was
Might go jump into some.
for the side of Thieves.
I don't really think any team wants to play them on half foot at the moment. Obviously, FaZe took the first one, but since then, they beat the skipped. The S&D could have been close, could have been the other way. Berlin control, all Thieves.
Let's go bring out Vanguard, baby.
All Thieves. All Thieves. That was just a sublime performance. Look, they turned it round in Major 4. They came in and they did what we didn't really expect them
Well, let's
to
see
do.
What's the challenger. What are the challengers doing right now?
Stamped their ticket to a Champs Grand Final in the advantageous position. They're the first ones there. Whoever is going to be there, the LA Thieves are going to be ready and waiting. My goodness me, what a
Certainly is. Well, that's enough of us. It's time to send it down to the stage to be played with Envoy.
All of those guys get excited as they did. Exceed just absolutely jumps out of his chair, fist bumps every single one of his teammates. And when you win maps like that, maps that should have been closed, I just want to remind everyone, we were going into the third hill on the first
So the
rotation.
Challengers Championship
Ultra
is
Academy
coming
NA
down to the
were just
final
hovering
map,
around
too.
like 90 to 100 points for as far as their lead. And I think in the back of a lot of people's minds, including mine, I thought it was going to be done and dusted there, and they were going to get put in like the 100 point club. I'm not going to lie. That's how it was looking. That's the dominance we were getting out of every single member from Ultra Academy NA. But it's just a couple of hills they're able to string together, specifically the P3 to the P4. That's where the game changes. That's where they bring it back, and that's why we're even
Dude,
seeing
Ironblood.
number 5 on
Who's on Ironblood Gaming, bro?
Golly, man. Watch more challenge. Question. This is a tall ass.
Okay, so it is the classic. Bro, Mohawk. I've been saying it since Cold War. Mohawk needs to be picked up. Mohawk to Paris. If Mohawk goes to Paris, I want Temp. I want Temp to be with him. I want to be Mohawk Temp. And I think he can pick up Exceed in Classic here. Bro, this whole Ironblood Gaming, bro. I mean, Assault played really well, too.
Ask for Ironblood coming up into map 5.
Look at Vickle go.
It sure is. It's a tall ask, but at the very least.
But it's very evident in this Berlin because they hit 4-man hits all the time. So, will that possibly be another condition here that Ironblood...
Okay, let's rewind this a little bit. We'll go into the Dark Prince's interview.
LA, give it up one more time for the Thieves, making it to the grand finals here in their hometown. Boy, this series it looked easy here on the stage, but coming into it, you knew it wasn't going to be easy. Just going up against a team.
Bro, these are in the championship, bro. Let's go.
3-1 fashion. How did y'all get that done?
I mean, we feel great, man. What's really been our savior has been these Game 2 S&Ds. We've been able to bounce back in a lot of these series through, you know, this tournament and Major 4. So that's been helping us. And the fact that, you know, they let Berlin control, Berlin hardpoint through. Not the smartest decision.
Yeah, and that's what we can kind of see.
Dang, I've had a .83 today.
Now here towards the back
Bro, I feel
end of the
bad
season,
for
you guys
Cell.
have just been getting better. Last
Cell's a
week,
better
you
team.
win it through the loser
Dude, if
side.
Cell
This
came over to
time
this
you
Thieves
get
team
to
for
the grand
draws,
finals for the winner side
I mean,
and get
first of
that
all, rip
map
draws,
up. How do you
but
guys
second
feel
of
about
all,
that? How do you guys
that
think
Thieves team would be
progressing into the
nasty,
back
bro.
end of the season? What's working?
I mean, we're just feeling super confident right now, and it's showing in the gameplay. We just really have been valuing our lives and having way better teamwork than everyone else. So that's like the key to victory for us is have good teamwork. And when the maps that we lose, we look back and like, hey, we just kind of broke down that first map. But like I said, those Game 2's been saving us.
Hey, S&D's there for the Thieves. And lastly, you know, what would it mean to go back-to-back for the Thieves here in LA for this organization, for your squad?
Man, it means the world to all of us. So I appreciate everyone's support. You guys are the best. And we'll see you for grand finals.
Hey, that's going to do it for me and Envoy on the stage. He said he'll see you guys in the grand finals.
Let's see him in the grand finals, baby.
Well, welcome back to your game break presented by Prime Gaming. And Joe, listen, we had a long chat kind of leading into this about.
I mean, that was crazy. I'm gonna let you guys enjoy this, and I'll see you guys when we get back to the desk. When we get into the next match, okay?
Kind of a resounding yes now.
Oh, I knew it. I'm be honest. I knew it. I saw it at Major 4. They were just so good in respawns especially. But I love what Envoy said. I mean, map 2 is huge. If you look at Atlanta FaZe, they win that first map. The Atlanta FaZe we know, well, you know, the last couple of years, usually they're winning that map 2 Search and Destroy. They're up 0-2 or 2-0 in the series. Things look different. Even if they go Berlin, then you have a map 5 Search and Destroy. I mean, who knows at that point? But yeah, I mean, it's just the strength of the map pool at the end of the year right now for LA Thieves. It's like, what do you veto? What do you play them on?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough, right? We were talking about it before. They saw that beating on Gavutu that LA Thieves handed to Optic in the last match. They're like, okay, we are not going to play that Gavutu in this series. Put them in a tough spot, so they have to play the double Berlin. They get absolutely cooked. I mean, you see the way they played that Berlin hardpoint. Every single time they're pushed all the way up, they're getting those kills from the annoying corners. FaZe are not checking them, and they're getting smoked on every single rotation. LA Thieves is simply better. They are ahead. This team looks disgusting.
Ali, what do you think when Envoy was like, they let 2 Berlins in? That was dumb.
What do you do?
I mean, it was, there's nothing you can do. It's Gavutu or Berlin. It's literally pick your poison at that point. And I think that's the absolute edge that LA Thieves have over everybody in Champs right now, is just how deep their map pools go. They don't have to play Bocage. They are happy to square up on Tuscan with Envoy and then Berlin and Gavutu. I mean, Kenny, game 4 Berlin will always go rogue. Once again, they 3-1 victory over Atlanta FaZe, and it's usually in that game 4, and it's in that Berlin that Kenny just goes absolutely insane.
Well, Joe, we're going to watch some Kenny highlights. I know you've been a fan forever. Like, you just think he's an absolute monster, and it was a frustrating year at times, but here he is.
Frustrating couple of years. I mean, you know, I get it, like, stats-wise and what LA Thieves did the last couple of years. I know it's been tough, but I just think you see his mentality. He needs, like, the system. And, you know, the system has been built towards the end of the year. Like, he's always been a big part of that. Even Black Ops 4, 100 Thieves, right? They were just so good in certain modes because of that, and they have figured it out.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to give props to Envoy, too, because we kind of thought, like, can he fit into a system? It felt like he was such an individual player, but he has. And one thing I got to say is, like, now they made the Grand Finals 2 winners. They have the veto advantage, right? They're going to get rid of Bocage hardpoint.
Yeah, their map pool is so deep. It just feels like when you watch them play hardpoint, it's so much different than every other team. Like, the layers are there. Every single time somebody spawns, they're filling in that gap. They're keeping teams pushed all the way back. You saw that P5 into P1, what they were able to do to Atlanta FaZe. They had them back trains. They couldn't even get past glass. Well, that's impressive.
I kind of want to touch on that because I know there's been a lot of what ifs, and some people want it differently when you talk about the advantage you have in a grand final, and I get it. We've had a lot of different formats over the years. But you said the veto advantage. Like, I feel like this year, and especially with where Thieves is, I mean, it is big.
No, 100%. It'll depend on their matchup, right, what they want to go with. But the last 3 other teams left are very good Bocage hardpoint teams,
yeah.
So that's probably it. And then Search and Destroy, they'll have to figure that one out. But yeah, I mean, for a best of 9, they're going to have a lot of comfortable matches.
Get rid of Bocage.
I mean, Ali, you feel like this is Thieves' tournament to lose now, right? They're in the driver's seat.
100%. For me right now, I'm sitting in the pocket of Seattle Surge, riding off of the momentum of Pred Rookie of the Year, and I'm looking at LA Thieves. They've continued off from where they left off at Major 4, and the balls continue to roll.
Well, let's take a look at the bracket and kind of how we got here. It's been insane. I mean, this weekend has been absolutely nuts. It's a 2022 CDL Championship, and this is kind of a look through how everything is broken down. And Joe, I don't think you're really shocked to see where any of the teams are. Ali, you got to note that?
I just wanted to say that, like, this is probably, like, the most predictable, like, top 4, top 3.
Kind of, right?
Like,
yeah.
all the years that we've had, like, these insane majors where there's just these teams making these incredible runs that we didn't really expect, where I feel like our championship has kind of gone the way most people have expected for a second. Yeah,
I believe these are our top 4 seeds, so it totally makes sense. So,
yeah.
It's coming down to the wire. The better teams are clutching up.
You play all year for these seeds, right? Like, it's your typical kind of North American playoff. You're in these spots. Now you come out and show what's up, and you're able to do it. But we're getting ready to ramp it up for the final matches of the day.
Still got 2 left?
Yeah. Don't forget to link your account, watch and earn. You can see it there, some of the different skins and calling cards that you are able to earn. So do not forget to do that. And then just a reminder, tomorrow we're going to have a teaser for MW2. What's next? Some information to come. And you and I are going to be on the desk. We're going to have some special company. Hey, The Rock's coming?
Yeah, I think so. I think I was told that. Shout out Ethan.
Oh, okay.
I'm pumped for that.
Is that me? Am I The Rock?
You're the Pebble.
Oh, dude.
My bad.
Yeah.
There's some truth in that, Joe.
Oh, you're a big boy, though. You're a very big boy.
Well, after I just got destroyed, we are ready for the break. Guys, 2 more matches to go. We're ramping it up, getting ready for a final championship Sunday. Do not go anywhere. 2 matches remain. We'll see you on the other side of the break.
The Call of Duty League is brought to you by Game Fuel. Victory in a can. And upgrade your game with a Scuff, the official controller of the Call of Duty League.
Amazon Prime members get free games every month and a slew of free content for your favorite games like Call of Duty. Claim yours now at gaming.amazon.com.
Ladies and Gentlemen, welcome back. It is time to roll deeper and darker into this wild and crazy weekend of games here. The Call of Duty League Championship Weekend 2022 continues, and we're almost done with our first day, guys. And oh my, good golly, Miss Molly, it's been something. Holy, it's been crazy. Got time on the desk here. We have Ali, and of course we have Nameless. My name's Miles. How you doing, man? Alive. I simply cannot believe what has gone down today alone. Ton, you were there. How are you feeling?
I'm a bit shook up, to be honest with you. Just the level of performance that we've seen from Thieves and the level of performance that we've seen from FaZe. Yes, okay, these two kind of went up against each other plenty of times. We know that this game hasn't necessarily went FaZe's way, but the manner of the defeat is kind of what caught me off guard there, to be honest with you. The way that it ended, especially in that hard point. I mean, FaZe just got 100-point clubbed.
Oh, yeah.
FaZe.
Yeah, that actually happened. Ali, how many kills in the end for Sim?
Do I really have to say that?
You got
Do
it.
we really have to do that? I feel like that's so wrong. It's 6? 7?
6.
22? 6?
7? No,
My bad.
6.
They made me do it, Tim.
Honestly,
Don't blame me.
that is an uncharacteristic performance for one of the greatest players we have ever seen touch the game. So, and it comes down to the tough question for me, man. Obviously, we got this coming up in a minute. Diving on that real fast, what the hell happens now for FaZe?
I mean, for FaZe, they just got to bounce back, bro. Like, in that hard point, they were making so many mistakes. But, you know, we'll see FaZe again later today. It'll be interesting. But first, we got Optic Seattle, and this is going to be a banger. I cannot wait for
We're
this.
sending one of them home. That is a very, very scary precedent. On one side, we've got, you know, one of the more famous teams in the entire world. On the other side, we've got a squad who has been rolling through some of the finest of all the land, have taken names, kicking ass. And here are the maps and modes. What do we think?
You know, a bit interesting here. They're squaring up on that Tuscan control. Obviously, they have to play that. When you look at Seattle, they get rid of Gavutu. Optic's going to be getting rid of Berlin. Optic going to be starting on the bad side when we get to that Berlin hardpoint as well. Bokaz Search and Destroy, that's a big one. I really think games 2 and 3 are huge in this series. When you look at the Bokaz Search and Destroy, that's a map Optic's been good at. Some round 11 clutches they had at the last major. They love that map. And, you know, for Seattle, they've only played it once, but they did win it in their last series.
And we have to talk about it again. This is the third time Optic Texas has picked Team B purposely. In their first series, they lost, obviously. In their second, they 3-0'd. So I'm wondering if that's kind of the angle they're taking here again, is once again trying to get the momentum early in the series and just do it in a quick 3-0 fashion. Because once you get to that game 4, like, I'm very worried for likes of Optic Texas. We all know the percentage of if you start on good side, if you start on bad side on that map, and it's against a team like Seattle Surge. Pred is going to get comfortable in this series. You're giving him good side as well. Like, Optic has to finish this early.
You've seen what they can do, and they'll do it again. Time as far as Seattle Surge go, though, mate, it's been a great tournament thus far. I mean, obviously, they find themselves in the lowest bracket, but Pred playing out of his mind.
Playing out of his mind, absolutely. But I think one slight worry I have from the side of Seattle, it's a worry, but also a good trait to have. All of these hard points are really going to the wire. How often can they keep doing that? You'd like to see maybe a much more of a comfortable one here at some stage to maybe just calm the nerves a little bit. But how often can you count on Pred to just go godlike in the final?
There we go.
And to echo that word,
I'm back.
Like, Accuracy had a really struggle series yesterday, and then he came out frying today, but the hard point was still close. It was still like a 10-point game with Pred dropping 40, with Accuracy doing well, so that's a little worrisome for me. But when it comes to the game dual keys of victory, I mean, it's all about the rookie. It's all about Pretty Boy Pred continuing the momentum, continuing to winning. It's usually Sib and Mac with a majority of the damage being that backbone for Pred to do what he does on the map.
All right, sorry.
Over to the support behind him.
Moving forward.
A little more of a gap there to explain what comes to the other.
We'll see there, we'll see the maps and modes. All is left now, guys. Predictions. I'll start with you, mate. Which way are you leaning?
Honestly, I just don't know if Surge can continue right now. Look at these hard points. Look at it so many times that they need to have that moment of clutch up. They have to have that every single time. I don't know if they're going to be able to do it. I'm going to go. Oh, I think what you got.
I'm going to give it a I think I'm going to go Seattle Surge.
Seattle Surge right now, momentum is all working out. Just seems like fated. And look disgusting versus now swinging. Everybody looked better. The Search and Destroy was there.
I gotta go put my pizza away.
Take this versus Seattle.
I actually agree, man. I think the momentum is there. They had their way with New York, made them look easy. We'll see what happens, but talk is cheap. Time to get the game underway. Guy Blaze, take it away, brother.
Thank you so much, Miles. LA, it's time for another elimination matchup.
Let's go, Blaze. Bring him out.
Y'all ready to get this started?
Oh, yeah.
Let's bring the first team out to the stage. They've been playing like madman, but can they progress forward? Let's find out. Here comes Seattle.
Yeah. The wood is yours. It's never over. The founder that picks up the kills. Another for Pred. Accuracy for the team. Trying it. Oh, come on. Run, that's what you want to do. Oh my God, man. Come around the corner in time, and you can win. You can get him off that one thing. If they kill him, it is done. Oh my God, no. Here we go.
Boom. Bah. Bro, probably the best champs intro. Probably the best.
Los Angeles, make some noise for your major
No,
three
no,
champions,
no.
the
Ultra.
Seattle Surge.
Ultra had the best intro. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. Bro, do that. Ultra's Somro. Haters like a tube until it popped down. Wrist lights up. Oh, it's so good, dude. Yeah, Scrappy Scream. Oh yeah, who won? Who won? Hold on, hold on.
To the season it would be if they got that championship ring. Looking at it, Fred, looking
So
at
Iron Blood Gaming came from the bottom, so now it's the last best of 5.
looking over them blades,
Okay.
but they gotta get through the green.
Wow, Iron Blood Gaming is actually making this run.
Let's get it. Looking for another championship, and they're trying to build it brick by brick. Los Angeles, help me introduce Optic Texas.
We'll go look over there after the matches. Let's go up it. Bro, I gotta say, Illy just looks like the meanest, bro. Like the most badass out of all of them. Illy. Illy looks like a villain. He could be like the Fat Joker or something.
Fans all around the world, get loud. Here comes Optic Texas.
Optic Texas! I'm cheering for Surge, baby. Or do I want Optic? I think I want Optic. I want Optic for the viewership numbers, baby.
On their run to get to this match, they have to go up against the major 3 champions and shut down the rookie of the year. These guys, if they
Honestly, I'll be fine with whoever wins this.
they get a date with FaZe in the losers finals.
Whoever wins this actually deserves it, though. That's the thing, though.
Seattle first. Let's get this match started.
Let's get it match started. On the prize, a date with FaZe and moving forward through the bracket. Los Angeles, give it up for the first time today. Make some noise for your casters. Is Lando and Study.
Lando Study!
Thank you so much, Blaze. Yes, indeed. What a game that we have
Miss
in
these
front of
guys.
us. Jeremy Stud, Seattle Surge, Optic Texas, $160,000 difference between 3rd place and 4th place. Unreal
It's
stuff.
actually pumped, baby.
This
Let's
is
see it.
going to be a battle. Obviously, if you're Seattle, you have a tough loss versus Atlanta FaZe all the way in around 11, but they bounced back today versus Toronto Ultra by doing it in the hard point. 6-0 so far this weekend in the hard point.
Bro.
Seattle, but on the opposite side, Optic Texas, they get absolutely.
You gotta love Hitch George.
But then do the destroying today versus NYSL. Everyone was on point. This is going to be an absolute battle from start to finish. It's going to be incredible. You see
I mean, you can hate Optic all you want, bro, but this is sick.
the energy is alive and well here at the Galen Center in Los Angeles.
Bro, Hitch and George.
And it really is a
And Blake, right? Those are the 3
group, Jay. I mean,
TST.
The way that they lost yesterday versus Thieves, there's been a lot of talk around this team and composure. You know, however often that we discuss it, sometimes it's a thing, but obviously in the recent matchup that they had, they go from getting 3-0
Okay.
to just dominating.
Oh, yeah.
An impressive turnaround from Optic. But now
Damn, my phone.
we look at our very
Bro, my phone went
first
from
map of this series.
24 to 88 in the past 30 minutes. Holy balls.
that Seattle have loved, right? It's
This charger's fast.
safe haven. It's been Brett's playground.
Okay, the worst hold team and the best break team. Or the best hold team and the worst break team. I don't know. We'll see.
Playground. If you are Optic Texas, you have to shut that young man down.
I think Seattle wins this first one.
Most damage with like a 1.28 in his last series. He was really just taking off, but
I think Pred just comes out
the biggest
frying.
thing that I'm looking at is this P1 because Optic Texas, they are last in holds, but Seattle, they are first in breaks. But here we go, Galen Center, to make it to the top 3. Here we go.
Start off P1. Home teams avoiding the time and instead electing to go for the kill. Surge will dip their toes in first.
It's actually accuracy starting off strong.
Walk away with the early time.
And Surge don't even have the better side. Optic now.
You gotta love that.
Break in from the better side with Seattle.
If you're a Surge fan, that's great news. It's good that accuracy is starting off strong.
Last player is going to be towards top fire. Spawns right now not in favor of Optic. So this final 20 seconds, you either have to fight for this or send someone on a route, and that's exactly what Dash is going to do.
Yeah, this is one of the more stranger starts to a Tuscan hardpoint that we have seen. Seattle on the non-preferred side.
Yeah, the nades, bro.
Have done a great job. Optic Texas break in for the final 5
Dang, bro, these nades.
The nades over the
Oh, but
top
Pred's
two.
nasty, always.
Favorite for Optic, Illy.
Pred is... Oh my god, dude.
Rotate now for Column. Surger
I want Pred and Ken to team.
Illy looking for a route.
That's the guy you got to shut
Pred
down.
and Kenny?
Allow
Oh
Pred
my
to
dude.
just roam free. Pick up a 2-piece whenever he wants. In Seattle, they
Let's go, Pred! Oh my god. He's unkillable. If Pred kills Dashy here, I'm... Okay, good. I'm like, if Pred kills Dashy there... if you're Dashy, just back out. Because Matt... Bruce! I love when the crowd does that. They go, Bruce! I love it. The accuracy will take him down. Here comes Scump, though. Scump down the ramp. He'll die to accuracy as well. You see the rotation already over for Optic. They're already going back there. Your top fire, you gotta watch out. Watch out, who's number 8? There's an assassination about to happen. Wait. Oh, am I faded? Oh no, I'm faded. Okay. Okay. Pred's not actually in fire. He's on the balcony. Okay. He's about to die. Yeah. Here we go. Oh, it's gonna be Pred versus 7. Pred versus 7. Shotzi will win it. Oh no, Shotzi lost it. I'm high. What? Oh my god, Sib is nasty. Accuracy. Accuracy won't find Scump. Sib's got to hold it down from the back. There's one. We find the second on the Dash. E will. We find the third on the Illy. Accuracy will take care of Illy. This is big from Sib. This is big from Sib. If he can get going.
How about the runs being made out of the ARs? Accuracy 11 and 2. Mac is starting to fry. And the same thing can be said.
You see the rotation for Mac. He will die to Shotzi.
Will roam throughout the map on the 5 spree as Optic prey.
Bro, this stat line is already crazy heavy. This stat line is definitely favoring Seattle right now, bro. If you're Optic, you want to see... Bro. Shotzi and Illy are just irrelevant on the map right now. Oh my god, and the #1 break team, you can already see it happening. The best break team just completely destroys you. Illy coming on 4 and 8, Shotzi 4 and 13. Slow start for both of them. But Illy will find the third. There's 2. And the team nade from Scump. Bruce will find that kill. You see this from Sib. Sib finds one. You see the rotation. You got Illy coming in from the bottom and Scump out there on the balcony. And you got Shotzi. Sib takes down Shotzi. That's huge. That's big. Here comes Bruce though from the bottom.
The clever work from Sib. Meanwhile, it's Dashy and Illy putting those SMGs.
Brad finds one. Brad accuracy and Sib. It's getting mixy. Sib will weak. Accuracy finds it. Here comes Mac. Mac's going crazy. Mac finds the one. Mac finds the second. Mac is going to get shot in the back from Dashy. The accuracy with the sub. Taking care of business. Brad. Nasty as always. Here goes Mac. Oh. Shotzi from the tightrope. Takes him out. Look at Shotzi playing in the rat corner. We'll see if Sib will read it. Sib won't have to read it because Mac will take care of him. Sib's going to find the one on the Illy. Look at that stat line. 60% break rate on Tuscan P1. The best in the CDL. We'll see how they do here. Illy holding it down from the back. Here comes Pred though, finding the one, finding the second. And backing off before he can get picked. Oh no, he's going to reach out and we'll lose it to Dashy.
Final 30 seconds here. Optic Texas just need to get some time.
Here comes Sid peeking it. Shotzi from the tightrope. Scott wins it. Pred wins one. Pred's looking for the second. He won't find it. And it is all Optic in the kill feed right now as we transition over to P2. Pred, Shotzi in the back. Mac takes care of Illy. Dashy will take care of Mac though. Yeah, Mac coming off spawn. Found Illy in the back. That's huge. You got Sib and accuracy on point. Pred taken out from Shotzi behind. And you see Scub will take care of 8. And it's over. Optic has taken over the hill. Just totally surrounded. They now have spawns in the back. Number 6 and Illy is holding down the point. This will be some big gunfights from Shotzi. And he will lose the first one from Mac. Mac will take care of the second one. Actually will take care of Scump from the top. And now you have flipped them all out. You got Sib set up top fire, ready for the whole thing to come his way. Got Mac sitting outside P5. He will lose it. This huge key gunfight. Pred will take care of Shotzi. This big one here from Sib. Sib versus Scump. Who wins it? Scump wins it. Scump pre-nading it. You got actually on point Mac in the back. Sib just off the spawn on roof, followed by Pred. And everybody from Seattle is just dying. Big gunfights there to Scump. Scump. How does Illy do it? Illy finds the one. He'll find the second. He'll find it. Will he? No, Sib will get him back. It's a 30-point game for Seattle. 120 if you're Optic. Mac. Sib set up in the back, Flowers watching it. Mac will find the first on the Scump. Mac will find the second on Illy. Matt looking at the door. We'll find the third. We'll play it low, needing help from Dashy. The Scump will take care of business. Scump will not be able to find Sib. Sib takes down Illy. Pred will find Shotzi. It's game over in 5 unless Dashy can get in the point. He gets in only for a little bit, but it's shut down. Matt going big. Matt going crazy. And that is game. That's game. That's round over. Map 1 goes away to Seattle. Wow, that was crazy. That was actual. If you're a Seattle fan, you gotta be happy about that performance. Mac is crap.
It's been a 15 to 20 point difference at the end of these games. They are number 1 in overall break percentage on this map, and it's shown.
Oh crap! I left my water downstairs. Darn, I need water. Need some water. That was really big there out of Matt to go huge in the going that huge in the end. We'll see the stat line here in a little bit. Matt 24-22, Pred 23-21, accuracy +7 going 22-15, and Sib going what is that, 1.5? What is that, going 1.5 positive with 24-16. And you look at the flip side, Shotzi double neg, Scump 19-14, 19-24. Illy 18-23.
Start off the game, it's going to do a lot for your rookies on your squad, and it showed, man. Like I said, it was just dominant from start to finish of this game. The SMG
I mean, that was big out of accuracy there in the start. That's what you want to see.
Yeah, man. Coach, the captain leads the way for Seattle, and by the way, that is now 7-0 in Hardpoint for Seattle Surge here at Champs. Something to think about if we can even get to that game 4 if you are Optic Texas, but a very good point, my man. Like,
That was big. That's big out of it. What do we miss here? Let's rewind a little bit.
Things that we were talking about coming into champs was really how
Ultra Academy took the first round.
Granted, they looked a lot better when it comes down to this tournament.
Oh wait, no.
It looks like we're back in the Major 4 qualifiers.
Yeah, that's the scary thing is that.
Hold on, I'm confused. Hold on.
Shot teams come on point. They make the game look easy, but when they struggle, especially on a map like Tuscan, it's not going to be a.
Okay, I think this is the reset we're just about to play.
They always have to bounce back in this search and destroy, especially going into this bow cage. Throughout stage 1, I'm pretty sure Optic played this 7 times. They've only lost it once. On the opposite side for Seattle, they have played it only 1 time, and that was in their last series versus Toronto. So if you are Optic Texas, you have a couple of VODs, at least that one VOD session, you can see how they can play. And it's all about Seattle Surges, the way that they set up on defense. They do not give up anything. There's no first bloods. They make you plant the bomb and then play for the retake. So if you're Optic Texas, it's all about slowing that game down, getting.
Oh my God, Moloch, that was nasty actually.
There from the man himself, breaking things down for us. Bocage S&D. As Coach Rambo Ray looks to usher out a little bit more words of confidence to the team, get the boys into, get them ready. And like you said, man, I mean, S&D has been Optic Texas' backbone ever since the Illy has been back with the roster. I think that they're like 11, something like 11-2, 11-3 since Illy has come back to this team. So they are no, I guess, and it's not unorthodox. It's not out of the ordinary for them to be losing a few of these hard points, but being reliant upon those S&Ds. Not something that historically for Optic we can say very often.
For sure. If you think about what they did at Major 4, I'm pretty sure a majority of their game 1 hard points they lost, but they always.
Let's jump over here with I hold shift and
visions.
visions.
Used because they're going to play again. It's a full reset of the same map mode combinations. I don't think that's going to be particularly puzzling because all 5 maps were winnable from either side's perspectives. But the good news about this from our side of things, Austin, is we have specific.
So here's the map set.
Things that we can point to that were
I think got to favor
each of the 5 depending on how long the series goes.
Exactly.
Academy.
Let's start with the very first one here, going back over to the Gabutu. I mean, we saw this one kind of go back and forth on multiple occasions.
I think Academy
it was up to the point where we could only really get
the,
kind of the back 30 that was coming through right for the side
Let's
of
hop back over
Ironwood
here.
Gaming. They were great at being able to get.
Let's hop back over here where we got Seattle versus Optic S&D.
Right now versus Optic Texas, thinking and putting in mind, we can go 2-0 up, potentially having a top 3 guaranteed matchup. It is wild.
Damn, look at that, bro.
And a lot of that has to do with that guy.
Oh yeah, Fred is a man on a mission. Obviously, Rookie of the Year. But you see the matchup between him and Shotzi going into this Bocage search and destroy 1.32 compared to.
Bro, Pred is actually nasty, bro.
For both of these squads, it all just comes down to who's going to be able to make more plays.
That's right, man. 2 of some of the more fiery.
Let's run it up, baby.
In the league, you can even say maybe they're at the very top of the list. Going to do their best when it comes out of the roster. We see the ranks definitely looking better for the Optic Texas side, Jay.
Yeah, this is a strong match for Optic Texas. Like I said, overall record sitting at 10-5 compared to Seattle, who are 4-2. And if you are Seattle, the way that you got it done.
Bocage S&D. I think we see Optic win this 6-4. I want it to be a 3-6 towards Seattle, but I think it's gonna be 6-4 Optic. I mean, look at that stat line, 6-2 on Bocage S&D.
Bocage, a very interesting and a chaotic map at times, even when we're in search and destroy. But it's been a great one recently for Texas. And in round number 1, Optic starting things off great with the first one.
Instead of making mistakes like that,
very well could be making a play at that B side and do it often.
Yeah, that was great.
It's not what you want to see. Look at Mac. Look at Mac. Want to find a match here against Dashy. He'll lose it. Fred will get picked apart by Dashy as well. They're just left all on to accuracy. The Iceman. Can he clutch this 1v4? They'll find the one. They'll find the second on Illy? No. He may be caught in the back here. He does. Shotzi's able to call him out. Or Skunk. I can't remember who chasing him out. Yeah, Skunk was able to call him out. I mean, Optic does sound pretty good in that chat. You gotta love it.
case of Optic, not gonna
Good news
happen.
if you're an Optic fan. You guys are up 1-0.
Their first look at attack. As you said, Matt, they don't play all that
Tom Nady from Shotzi finding
We'll see that showing in the
Illy
first
will
block.
find Sib
Early
on that
games
nade.
tossed out for Optic. Sib will have to sit in that death cam for a while. Try to root on his team 3v4.
Shotzi looking for Matt. We'll find it. Another 4-2 life advantage for Optic. Now it's Pred, the rookie, left up in the 1v4. He'll die. This is flawless S&D here from Optic. No mistakes.
Seattle have one
They're
kill
playing this
through 2
mistake
rounds.
free.
That's tough.
That's
is
what
tough.
no
Not
mistakes
really
means.
Especially when you're getting first blood, especially when those nades are perfectly coordinated. Look at Illy, man. He is really in the monitor. He's in the game.
Hear the Optic chants.
Who's like, Char used to do that, but that might be the closest we've ever seen a player get into the game. 100%. Talk about Illy. A guy that lives and breathes Call of Duty. Knows his search destroys.
If you're Seattle, you gotta stay composed here, find a pick.
That 2-year gap, or rather, a 2-month gap. Finally brought back to the team. He's trying to orchestrate the truth.
It's looking like Mac may be able to find it here.
Right where they need to be, but a slower and more methodical look.
Mac will put some shots down, won't find anything.
Right there, Mac just puts out a couple shots.
Mac with the nade.
So he has to play for the repositioning, but Optic just taking their time.
Optic looking over towards A.
Right side towards Nova Shack. Trying to play for any players on the Seattle side. Trying to overextend through street. A lot of times it's hard to get down. Trying to find that right play. When's the right time to play for the Seattle? Optic, how many times do you see a player just decide to slide on through? That's exactly what Scump is
Mac will
thinking.
find the one on the stump. Pred on the Shotzi as well. Oh my god, and it's all over. Pred will find Illy.
The wall bang onto Illy. His streak will come
Dashy
to a close,
now in the
and
1v4.
it is on to Bruce.
Finds the one. Won't get out with his life.
3 for Dashy and a well-replied round, and a much-needed one at that there for Surge.
Right there was all on Pred. Once he finds that open to kill off the Shotzi, you see what Optic was trying to do. They were trying to rotate that bomb over towards B. Shotzi, he was peeking from Little Shack. Did not see anyone on the street. Did not see anyone on the
Alright.
They have to be playing deep, but Pred finds that.
You got that
kill.
stretching.
Trades do not come in. Pred finds 2 towards that B side. Very clean round right there for Seattle to get on the board.
Much-needed one at that, as we said. Seattle, they've been struggling finally in their S&Ds. 2 and 9.
Alright, here we go. We got starting off with Sib here.
As we talked about, around here,
Going to be looking mid.
the best S&D teams in the game would be
It's a 4A setup for
around the board to be exactly what they
Optic,
need,
and they will
but
find it.
great first
Shotzi
coming
takes down
through
Pred.
from Optic Texas. Pred looks to get aggressive.
4v3 here.
He will be dealt with.
The
Surge
board here
and
with
down
Scump.
numbers.
That's just a pace change.
Let's
right
see what
there.
Scump can
All
find.
4 players towards that A bomb to find that first kill. Now for Seattle in the 3v4, you have a lot of time to work.
On to Mac now. Mac. Will he be spotted? No one will find him. He's able to put the bomb down on B. We'll see this out of Illy. Will Illy read it?
Looked at. Oh my goodness. Tactical basically great toward the corner, but it's Shotzi again.
Sib.
Who's able to answer.
Sib's got to get in the game, bro.
He is on the bomb right now.
What is Sib doing?
Over. It is all on to Sib, and
Hold
he
on,
is
hold
not
on.
gonna have time to get
Hold
to
on, that
this
game was
box.
thrown away. Hold on a second. Look where Sib is now. I mean, what is Sib doing back there?
Looked at. Oh my goodness. Tactical basically
I mean,
great
this
toward the
only
corner, but it's
works.
Shotzi again.
I mean, once someone dies, you got to start heading over.
He is on the bomb right now. Scump watching over.
It's just over. Sib's got to get more involved.
Every single time their opponents plant towards B, if it's a neutral retake, it's an 80% win rate on the side of Optic Texas. Even though it was a 3v4, they just made that round look so easy. Once you take down Mac off bomb, you know that either one of these players have any line of sight towards that bomb. Instantly hop the defuse, watch over your team at defusing that site. Very, very easy round right there for Optic to go up 3-1.
See if they can build upon it.
If you're shot, so you're going 3 and 2. It's good news for you.
Slower round, or maybe the pace will start to pick on up, and indeed it will. Mac hanging out on Lamar Tank. Going for his teammates' play. He's going to have the information, but
Sib will find the nade on the shot, but also his teammate, Pred.
So ultimately, that is an advantage and a positive for Optic, considering that they did get the bomb down.
Here comes accuracy, looking around the corner, finds Dashy. Won't be able to finish the job, though. Dashy, 75 HP now. Will get melted by accuracy. Alien Scump here. Scump finds Sib. 1v2 on accuracy now.
And now it's all on to accuracy. A 1v2, given his position. It looks great, but he spots out Scump.
Finds a 1, but loses. Almost clutch there out of accuracy.
To utilize their numbers, 4 rounds to 1 now.
And there had to be some miscommunication on the side of Seattle because right there, Brett, he was in a great position to immediately get that guy off bomb. Sib with that nade. Unfortunately, gets the team killed as he does find 1. So once it turns into a 3v3,
I will say, chat, this is a really nice bet. I could probably fall asleep here watching like Spyx Family or something like that. Starting off here, we got Mac and Pred going down the left side towards A. Sib laying some shots down, looking for it. Oh, Sib will find Dash through the wall. Sib is wall hacking.
Thank FJ for that one.
Fred will take the quiet approach, and while Mac will take the more aggressive approach. Doesn't work too well for Mac, but Fred will find the tree. 2v2 situation, 2v1 now. Alien versus accuracy will be able to find this kill.
Can he clutch up this round for Optic?
Stopping the defuse.
But accuracy, he's at least in a great position.
I mean, if you're Alien, you just gotta stay on that.
Double challenge is going to come in Seattle.
For a moment, Jay. For a moment, it looked like it was possible.
Yeah, I thought he was going to stick that defuse, but once accuracy was in
I think if Illy hops sack, he wins
sitting on top of that tank.
Like, oddly enough.
Collapse comes in. Double challenge. Seattle in another round of the ball.
Max still sitting at 1-6, so we'll try to get back in this game. Sweet round. Now sits upon us. 4-2 advantage for Optic Texas. Illy did fall off of that spree, so by no means are we on glide bomb alert at least.
All right, looks like a 4-man B hit here.
But for Seattle,
Sib will probably itch his way around.
Taking them down somewhat effortlessly. Shotzzy front low, hanging out in the barn. Thankfully, he's got a few of his teammates to join alongside of him. Optic 3 strong through the Riverside.
Shotzzy able to get out with his life.
Big win.
Don't pick up a kill, but now if you're Optic Texas,
We'll see if Pred can find anything from the top ropes.
on that side of the map, you know that that A-bomb should be free as Mac tries to get the wall bang onto Shotzzy. Gets him down to 24 health. Cannot pick up the kill. But you see what Optic Texas' plan is. Slowly working their way up the trench side. Try to get this bomb down towards A.
Oh, when Illy gets picked. Illy gets picked. Oh, Sib for 2. Dashy at least is there for the trade. Optic Texas still down in numbers, but a lot of time still left on the clock.
Just came down to timing right there. Illy was preeminent the entire time.
Accuracy. Won't find anything in 3v3. Bomb is now going down. 3v2, sorry, my bad. Shotzzy entering tools now. 3v3, I'm sure we'll be able to see a double hit here from the accuracy Mac duo. Shotzzy will lose. Shotzzy will win his fight to Pred, I mean. Now, if you're Mac, you got to play this very careful, not to peek too slowly. I think this falls on the accuracy there. Should have been there.
Is lonesome. Brings it to a 1v1. Tries to bait out the defuse. Dashy eager to check the site. Eager to know where the Iceman could be hiding, but he will not fall for the trap. Round 5 goes the way of
That'll be a good round win out of Optic. One more round here for Bruce. 5-2.
Plant that bomb towards A. And it works his way into top. Grandma's finds that initial kill onto Pred, forces it to the 2v2. Once he holds down that top Grandma's position, you see Mac just trying to play through that tree. Shotzzy is going to be looking at the bomb from top window. He can't find the kill, leave it up to accuracy. Even though he does turn it into a 1v1. Once Dashy checks that bomb with about 12 seconds left, you know you can see your corners.
We'll say this is very similar to that the Thieves match, where Thieves took Optic down pretty handily the first map. Lost the second map, I think. Am I high? I'm high, never mind.
There to answer early, 3-point range. We call that
It might have been Toronto, where Optic, where Toronto won the first map, and Optic won the second and third and the fourth. But here we go now. Mac and Sib in the 2v3 situation. See Mac here getting Creddy in the bottom grannies here. Find his way out. Finds one. Gets out with his life. Runs back in and dies. Sib now in the 1v2.
Seconds, bomb is going to be down towards bottom Grandma's. Optic not
I think this is just flawless S&D play here out of Optic.
All eyes on the rookie. He just got the position that he needed.
Oh, he spotted shots. He.
Challenge from Sib. Now
That's
levels
one.
into a 1v1. Spots Illy toward the top.
Oh, Sib almost clutches that 1v2. Okay, let's hop over to challenges real quick. See how we're doing over there.
Are on the back
Okay,
foot.
we're watching
I
replay
don't think
here.
that was a sentence I was going to say.
You
this
have
weekend.
Ultra Academy
No,
North America
they really do
versus
feel like they're
Iron
played
Blood
up against the
Gaming.
ropes. And
And
look,
in
here's the
this
thing, we
here,
have the
I
ability
believe
of
this is the
completely comparing
reset.
and contrasting
So this
the
is the
first
last best of
map mode
5.
combos to what we're going to get here. And for Iron Blood Gaming,
Yeah,
the biggest
Exceed
problem
popped
in
off.
the first time they played Gavudu against
Wave
this
popped
Ultra
off
A team
early.
in the first best of 5
Mohawk
was the simple
again,
fact that they
dude,
were missing
10
out
and
on
5.
rotations. They weren't able to get good gunfight wins through the middle of the map, allowing for a chance for good setups. They were always tested, even when they were technically winning spawns.
Look at that.
through
You
hard
got 2
points,
15
they
and
weren't
10s.
able to
You got
put
13
around,
11 from Mohawk.
like a perimeter around the hard
Classico
point.
in
They were
19,
always
19.
being kind of thwarted back into their spawn. That was not the case here for the majority of these hills. And honestly speaking, it comes out of this guy right here. I mean, we expect to see
I mean, look at
Classic be the
Exceed.
one guy to kind of hit routes
Exceed's
because he doesn't
going
often
crazy,
sit on the
dude.
objective unless he's the last one up. But it was really Exceed that was kind of doing it all. And when you've
Good
got
win
the
there from
ability
Iron Blood
for
Gaming.
a sub-flex player like that to dominate, go 34 and 20 with 24 non-traded kills and nearly topping the damage for his full squad, you should expect to see results like this from this Iron Blood team. That's exactly
I
what
think
we did in the
Mohawk-
first map.
I gotta shout out
Scrappy
Classic,
need to
man.
team up,
Like
go to
Classic
Paris and
has
bring, like,
finally shown
Pixie
up
and
for
Venom or
us. There
something
has
like
just been
that.
too many
Or
moments
did
where
Venom get
Classic
pooped
has
on?
just had a slow
Does Venom
start,
get
can't get
pooped
things
on
going,
during
double
the-
negative. We hit on it the entire last series.
the
He has
run?
that incredible clutch play, of course, in
I
map
can't
4 to
remember.
even get us to a map 5, including this series. But the difference here is that he's actually putting up kills. And not just kills,
Okay.
but the most damage in the lobby. So the fact that Classic now is starting to find a lot more value, even with the
We're
automaton
gonna run
on
this
hand.
back over to our boys. I have them muted. Hold on.
It's time for the swing mode. Tuscan control right after
Okay.
this.
All right, YouTube. Let's get this going.
Is brought to you by Mountain Dew and Zenny. Armor your eyes with blocks.
Yeah, challenge is sick, honestly. It's where Clay went down and started playing. He teamed with Venom, Pristini, Felony, or Fellow, and himself. They placed top 6, I believe. And now we have here. I want to jump over to this real quick.
4v2 we go.
This is Ironblood Gaming, which has Classic from Seattle last year. It's got Mohawk, Bracket, Seed, who are all up and coming. You have Hixie and Scrap, who filled in for Toronto, Vickle, and then Assault, who was on LAG last year.
Still a doable round, but you feel like
and we're just watching this here.
It's going to have to come down to getting a plant off here with only about 30 seconds left. You're going to have to make a
See,
decision.
this is for the championship here. I think 100K.
The other side of the map. They start to set up
$100,000 on the line here.
Oh, huge
Vickle finds Classic, which is huge.
Picks up an automaton and then gets the read off that Ironblood are indeed playing a defense from the barn side of the map. Dangerous rotation here. I was going to say, there's no way you go back over towards A. So they will make the rotation to B. It should be a free plant, especially considering that Brack has been pushed off, but Exceed. Oh, maybe a little bit of timing here. Avoids the gunfight with Scrap, but it does allow a little extra time for Vehicle to try to get the plant off. Brack trying to deny, but the bomb gets planted. Now it's just down to Scrap. 1v2 situation. He's hopped onto it. Scrap already being pushed back. Brack challenging. The shots are just not there. And the kill comes through for Brack. Assist to Exceed.
That's good on Brack.
And a 2-0 start for Ironblood.
That is just ridiculous. I mean, it probably should have been a little bit cleaner than it was with the way Classic had opened up with those 2 kills. But off the back end of Scrappy getting through and Vico winning a really difficult gunfight in the middle of the map, they bring it back and give themselves a real solid chance.
Optic is Seattle. Got the control game.
So if you're Optic Texas, you just have to win a couple of trades. Shots and Dash open it up for the push towards B. They're going to need to at least
You see Shotsy and Scump, the duo coming together. Mac will take care of Shotsy, but Scump will take care of Mac. Accuracy is losing his fight to Illy. Pred's going crazy. Pred on a 3. Pred on a 3 going fire. Will Dashy be able to stop him? It looks like it. But Sid will find the trade on the Dashy.
Trades are going back and forth. You still have one player here from Optic. It's going to be Illy. Trying to wait for his teammates to get here, but the pinch does come in. They take him off for that 8 point.
Mac, that's a shot to Dashy. Dashy and Shotsy on point. Shotsy will push out the spawn. Try and find Mac. Mac, watch your back. Mac will drop. Pred will also drop the Scump. Dashy finds Pred. Scump finds Mac again. Huge from Optic. Pred will find Shotsy. We'll see if Pred can get Mixie. Scump will shut that down immediately. It all comes down to this.
That's a great set of kills to force all of Seattle to focus solely on that B point. Opens up A easily for Optic.
Look at accuracy on the flank. Will he be able to find and shut Illy down? No, Shotsy will find him. Pred with 1 though. We'll see what Pred can do here. As Optic slowly finishes the capture on A. You have Dashy, you have Illy shutting down Mac. Sib finds Dashy, but will Illy find Sib? That is the question, and it is come to fruition. Mac finds Shotsy. Pred onto Illy. Pred now watching mid. Coming back over. Will he find Scump? No, he will not. Accuracy shuts down Scump. Seattle are up 9-4. This is the last push here if you're Optic. If you're Optic, you can't be too sad though. You have to get 4 ticks onto the round. Scump though will be shut down by Pred. Can't be too sad if you're Optic though. You got 4 ticks. That's pretty good. Now you want to go into this defense and shut down Seattle.
There's like 20 seconds left. They had to fight for at least 1 second to be complete. They do it over towards B and then transition over towards A, so that gives them 4. So now if you're Seattle Surge, you have to match that energy. The #1 attacking team on Tuscan Control. Let's see why. It's
Find out wall.
Okay.
I'd rather find out why. The crowd's actually got me thinking about it.
Hear the green wall chant starting to go. Illy finds Mac.
As they come into this defense, as you said, Jay.
Dashy finds Sib. Pred is hugging close to this church while Willie finds Scump.
This very map in mode, and for this very reason,
Pred finds Scump.
managed to master the attacking side of Tuscan. Trying to reclaim some of that previous success as Dashy continues.
Pred going through mid. Willie find Illy out here.
Shotzi now on the flank, sitting on
Pred finds Illy.
Shotzi on the flank. Finds that opening two-piece Scump. With the
Scump
trade
will
on
shut
the press,
down
so no
any
more
hopes
pressure
of
on
that.
towards that 8 point, but with Dashy losing that gunfight, double stack is going to come in towards B. If
Sib
Seattle
and
really
accuracy
wanna
on.
do this is get that
Mac
gun
will
set
shut down
piece.
Scump.
They're
Pred
gonna
onto
try to go for
Shotzi.
more. That's another two-piece in the feed. Now 3 players in this
Sib
position.
will lose his fight to
does take
Dashy in the
down
back,
one,
but that's
now
okay because we got
gotta line
Pred
up
coming
his
through.
teammates. Pred,
He'll die.
aggressive as ever, eventually falls
Scump coming down the
inside of the back, but Mac
church
and
ramp.
Accuracy still doing a great
This
job.
is huge if you're Seattle.
Sib, last player alive, but they've done
You can
the
find the
work
kill
that
on a
they had
Shotzi,
to.
which
They get that
does
second
not
tick,
happen.
I believe,
But you
on
can't be
B
too
just
sad. You
in
got 2
time.
ticks on the B.
Great
Now
work
it's time to capture
already,
A.
Surge.
And it's time to reach out
Hopefully sit in the
for
driver's seat. They should
the
come out of
move.
this round with the advantage regardless, as long as they get that final bit of progress over at that A zone. Solid work for Surge off the rip, and now they've got themselves 2
Pred
minutes
is
on the clock.
15 and
2 minutes on the
9.
clock.
Wow.
Down by 3 lives. And if you're Optic Texas, second overall on defense on this map. Just have to hold
You've
strong.
been missing
Seattle
Illy this
like to
whole
attack
tournament.
2 split. Mac opens up that initial kill onto Shotzi, and there's goes accuracy with the trade onto Dashy. So now they have pressure from the front and the back. You have to read this pitch.
Sib shuts down
They
Illy.
previously did so well. They'd always have one player in the back, and somehow they were able to do it to where they could get the perfect pinch established each and every single time. We'll see if they can do that as Sib is able to at least find one. Accuracy pistol out, eventually drops. Optic Texas clear the board. First wave done. First wave done. And in the 30 now to work with it. For Seattle. Shotzi's just roaming around, dancing around the map right now. Getting a little bit more map control.
Illy
Gonna get
looking through
aggressive
mid
from the
here.
field side. Trying to cut off this overextension.
Illy sees accuracy. Accuracy will shut that down.
But Scump is there for the immediate
Pred is shut down by
trade.
Scump. Scump playing top fire now.
Seattle, 9 lives.
Scump checking you, but what you should be checking is your field side. You got 3 guys. You got Sib, you got Mac, you got accuracy here. Push through. You got Sib peeking first, he'll fall. Accuracy peeking second, he'll fall. Last one is Mac. All up to Mac.
As Mac lies in wait, knowing
Mac will
as much
back
as he'd
out.
love to be aggressive, he cannot contest Illy right now, especially single-handed. Or at least he's able to find one. Opening up a window of opportunity now for the Surge. Shotzi
Big
sniffs it
shot
out.
from
Mac,
Shotzi.
Next line of attack is still
Mac
here.
will shut it down though.
Seattle Surge still have players floating around this objective, Jay.
5 to 11 life count here.
Last was coming in from Surge. You got to line up your teammates, but Shotzi takes down Mac. So no more respawns to work with. Play is going to come in from top plat, but there's 2 players from Optic Texas ready for this push. No nades come in. Sib does find that an issue, but as long as you trade efficiently, if you're Optic Texas, you will be able to hold on.
Big from Pred here. Finds one. Onto the point he goes.
It looks to fly. Sib drops and Pred.
I won't be able to get that out.
The rookies hit the deck. And Optic
But
Texas
you
are
can't be
able
too
to
sad if you're
escape a
Seattle.
defensive round.
You're up 1 tick.
And I believe what? Seattle.
Defense is looking in your favor.
They're up 1.
Have a solid hold here.
That could be crucial.
Nice game.
Just in case we end up in a round number 5.
Let's go! Number 1!
Now we go into another attacking round for Optic
Apparently
Texas.
Optic Texas number 1.
Just have to have a better break.
Even though probably number 5.
Going towards
But
A, especially when you force
I
that
beg to
in
differ.
towards that A site. You have to make sure that you're winning your gunfights because it's a lot more difficult for Seattle to hold from their side.
Scump and Shotzi coming through mid now.
Shotzi, the SMG duo.
You got
Trying to get
Sib,
all
top
kinds of
church.
pressure to the bottom side of the church. Illy does get taken down.
Watch out.
This lane is open, but that's exactly when the vet looks to strike. Great work done so far. From
Big
Optic
shutdown by
Surge.
Pred.
Positioning.
Accuracy will not be able to
Illy
shut down
victory.
Illy though.
Cuts down accuracy and now opens up a little bit of life over at this A zone. A few players sent forward as scouts for Optic. Scump just trying to roam, trying to find a couple kills. Finds that small kill onto Mac. He's just going to back up, open a challenge onto Sib. Cannot win it, but first thing is going to be in towards that 8 point. Once you staying aggressive on that side, Seattle are not going to contest this.
Pred
Kill
going
comes
huge.
in, that's going to be 2 down. So now if you're Seattle Surge, you can potentially push towards A.
Pred begging to his teammate and Mac to get off of that double negative train.
However, in the meantime, Optic's still doing a great job.
and making sure the time is stopped.
Fred is doing everything he can. Mac finds one. Good news.
Great work so far at that match.
Mac will get shot in the back. That's not good news.
To be easy,
but Sub Fred. Fred will get turned on. Wow.
Basically from afar, we'll watch as Optic looks to make their journey throughout Tuscan from their base now into Seattle. There were 2 players that were able to make their way right.
Mac will be sought after.
So they find that kill onto Mac.
Fred. Fred on the hunt. Finds Illy and Skunk shuts that down instantly.
From the back end.
Fred going through Fields. He'll be looking for these players.
Considered a 1-to-1, minute 30 still on the clock for Optic. This game mode.
But if you're accuracy, you gotta be calling to your teammates, hey, I need help. They're everywhere. That's a 3. That's 2 men. Scump on the route behind. Will kill Matt.
They take control of top flat. Illy finds another kill. Fred.
All on the Fred's shoulders now.
From top green.
He's got to find 2 more.
Basically flip sides. All of Seattle.
1 in Shotzi.
Trying to attack this from Perch, but Illy, he finds that kill. The trades do go.
And Illy will be taken care of. Matt now trying to win this one against Scump. Scump will make it out. Get shot in the back by Mac, making the full wrap. Good hold there by Seattle. Yeah, let's go Surge.
What do you want to see Optic Texas do in a situation like this? They're currently up by 2, but if you're Seattle Surge, you just have to hold strong. Optic Texas has to try to fight for any seconds they can get.
Gonna be a big gunfight win here from Sib and Lamar. Lamar takes him down. Mac will get shot in the back by Illy. Sib finds Illy. Will you be able to find Scump up here hiding as well? Fred getting mixy now.
Need to get at least a few ticks over at this B zone, but so far it has been dry.
Got Mac attack in the back.
15 seconds left. They're going to need a heroic like.
You can see the push being brewed up here. First one, Shotzi will find Scump. Unfortunately, teammate Dashy brings down Fred. Sib finds the one on the Illy. Shotzi takes down Sib. Actually on Dashy. Shotzi on accuracy, and Mac will take up Shotzi. And that will be a good Seattle round.
No progress made at that B zone and a major advantage coming into this next round.
That's good news if you're Surge.
Couldn't get the trades in their favor. Every single time they got 1 kill, Seattle always responded with 2 of their own. It's always playing with the man down. Their pushes, no teammates come in besides the team kill. That's truly unfortunate. But now if you're Optic Texas, dominant on the defensive end, you have to hold strong on the attacking round. You cannot allow Seattle to get 2-6. Once they capture A, they're going to lock up defense.
Here goes Mac now.
Yeah, if you're going to do, like you got, I guess, play
Actually starting up that capture. Sib looking for Dashy. Will you see him? No, he will not. And you got, now you have Shotzi in your U. Scump hitting outer.
Get aggressive instead of the objective. Got a few teammates around him. 1 to soar, 1 to fly.
And Illy will bring down accuracy.
Right there, Optic put a lot of focus on towards that A point. They sent 3 players there. That's going to open up B and 2 players. Oh no! Seattle Surge are going to be here. Fred does find 2.
I believe in order for Surge to have defense, they need to capture 2. They've got defense, I believe. So that's good news if you're a Surge.
That's going to be 3 dead. Now all of Seattle coming off spawn. Half 3 seconds complete. Now your main focus is capturing this A point. And Jay, that is.
Illy will rip the head off of Sib.
Game mode in general, right? When it comes down to the attacking side of Tuscan, that is exactly why they've been able to be
accuracy from the tightrope. Dashy, the COD timing will not see Lamar coming on that rig.
Dropping players down with the pistol coming in from
Lamar going all the way around. Rapping, will Lamar find Illy? No, Illy will find him. He's big if you're Pred. Matt. Looking for a Scump. Will not be able to find him. Big win there out of accuracy. Dashy's now 1 shot. Accuracy will take down Pred as well as Dashy. Accuracy on the 3. Shotzi shuts him down.
A few more ticks is all Seattle need at this A zone, and they've got another minute onto the clock, but Optic continue to lock this one down. A big 1v1, and the King will deliver again. That's
4 dead, so now all of Seattle all spawn. Have one last push. Do find that opening kill on towards A. If I'm Seattle, I'm just trying to get that one done. But I don't think they're holding.
Illy finds the 2-piece on a Sib and Matt. Dashy finds the one on the Pred. Illy onto accuracy.
He gets taken care of, and Optic Texas should be
Illy going crazy. Oh, Illy almost does a 360 on that kill.
Jesus, Illy just turned up that round right
Okay,
there, man.
Seattle has the defense for this last round. Will Seattle be able to clutch it out?
Coming into this round 5, but you want to get some momentum. You knew what the stakes were, what you had to accomplish. Seattle able to get it done regardless, but you can tell, man, they were starting to fry, starting to feel themselves, trying to get some momentum flowing coming into this round 5, as they will be on the non-preferred side.
Look at the sweat dripping off of Lamar's forehead. He is on one today.
Jay, you said coming into this map, this is going to define
Got
it
the
all.
2 mid hit, 1 outer, and 1 outer.
And can Optic do
Illy
it?
finds accuracy.
And already a change right there initially to start this
All
round.
that
They
defense will
find
go
that
to
kill onto
nothing.
accuracy. Able to stop that clock by getting on that 8 point, but they're not going to slow down. They're trying to force it over the
All those
that 8
ticks
point. Illy finds that kill onto accuracy, but the trade is
will
gonna
amount
be
to
there
nothing
for
unless
Sid.
Seattle
Now
can
that
find
relieves
these
that
kills.
pressure over towards A. It's all about extending this time.
Yeah, it's great aggression nonetheless. While it does equal out into anything in particular, it at least keeps Seattle guessing.
Matt finds one on his skunk. Illy will find Sid.
Texas able to read them from there, still stopping the time for the moment.
Pred's getting
Looks to
mixy.
get aggressive.
Pred
Challenging and
takes down
winning the
Dashy.
fights. Surge come roaring back into this defense. It was a
Oh,
strong
Skunk will
beginning.
chase him down though.
Strong game plan from Optic.
Skunk versus Lamar. Who will
They're able to
win this?
rebound and now get that
Skunk
second
will back
ticket
off.
Second ticket's in, and that's going to be 3 down. Sib
And
does
Illy
find
will
the
find
trade
Lamar.
onto Skunk, though.
Sib finds Illy.
He's able to take down Illy as well, so all the progression they were trying
Pred
to do
on the
towards
Shotzi.
A
Shotzi will get the
gets
best of
shut
Pred.
down. 55 seconds left on the clock. Sib
Dashy will wall bang Sib.
2 down in favor of Optic Texas. You still have Shotzi trying to
Shotzi
go
versus
in
Pred again.
the opponent's
Pred gets the
spawn.
best of him
He
this
gets
time.
taken care of, but you see what
While
Optic are
Dashy
trying to do.
finds Matt.
And this time, to be able to complete this A capture,
Pred
they just have
will
to
take
figure
care of
out
Skunk.
how they want to take B.
So for a moment, Illy dancing on and off of the objective.
This is good news. You have the life advantage now.
You're
So,
gonna need
oh, never
every
mind. It
single
just
bit of that objective at B. If not,
just went back to
wipe away the lives.
evens.
We currently sit dead even at 17 apiece. Here comes the first look from Optic. A few players established over the P5 side. Sid ends up losing that fight. Optic with numbers.
This is big. You need Pred to move over. Start coming towards him.
But now it's all on to Pred.
There's the one. And he will not be able to find 2.
So now if you're Optic Texas, only 2 players farthest pushed up. You just have to hold your position.
Mac
Allow
on the
your teammates to get into
.67
the play,
KD.
Try to assist you.
Will he be able to
As the picks
find?
come in From top church, Sib and accuracy do
Find what he's looking
2,
for
so
here in
that's gonna
P5.
Slow down the progression that
He will
Optic
not.
just
He will
have
be
on
brought
that
down by
control.
Illy.
You have to once again.
Actually, versus Illy now.
Offense, but it's just been even better defense every time that Texas have found a lane.
Illy
every
will
single
get the
time they
best
found
of
an opportunity. Surge have clutched up each and every single time.
Sib takes care of Illy. Dashy behind Pred. Won't find him.
Needs to solidify it. Pred, like a snake, is able to survive onto the point, and from there,
Shotzi
you
takes
see
care of
what it
Pred.
does.
Actually, Matt, Sib, all count up for
Again,
Seattle.
Illy, the only member past that 50-yard line. 45
Illy looking for
seconds
Mac
on
now.
the clock. One,
Illy will
maybe
find
2
Mac.
more good pushes at this, Jay.
9 lives remaining for both of these squads. If you're Optic Texas, you just have to get a 2 or 3 down.
Look for Mac. Mac for Shotzi here. This is a big, important gunfight for Mac to win. He'll punch him to death.
But Mac with the trade onto Shotzi. Great beat down to take him down, but 7-7 remaining. 25 seconds. This is going to be their last push.
Dashy gets the best of Mac up top.
Give it all that they got. Surge.
Accuracy looking for Dashy now.
Defense, but can they make it one last good stop?
You got 10 more seconds if you are Optic. Pred from behind finds one. Skunk will get the trade.
No more respawns left for Seattle. And as long as somebody stays
Mac will find him one.
that can be exactly what you need.
Dashy now the closest one to the point besides Shotzi, who just falls. It's all falls onto Dashy and Dashy and
5
Skunk.
seconds. You have to get on a point if you're Optic.
You gotta slide on in. Dashy with the stun.
Skunk goes onto the point, finds the one. Looks for 2, looks for 2. It all comes down to Pred. Pred finds them both. Huge win from Pred. Wow. That was big from Pred.
You have got to be kidding me.
That was crazy.
Teamwork established.
You gotta be happy for that one, Devontae. Wow. Okay, Vaughn.
And just like that,
Dude, that came down to the wire, bro.
somehow steal away this game number 3.
Those final moments were insane. We gotta see it. The end
Wow,
of
look at all the KDs. They could not have been closer.
How Seattle were able to do this. Only 15 seconds remaining on this clock. Currently a 6v6.
That was huge there
Sigma
from
Cred
Seattle.
takes down 2, but Scum finds 2 of his own. So no more respawns remaining for Seattle.
That was huge from Seattle.
Thor ties this off. The rest of Ultra and A are here
Okay,
trying
let's
to get
bring
some
it over.
progress done today.
We got control here. We got
This is
Ironblood
the
first.
Scrappy we've been missing. We
Dude,
haven't got
Fred is
that
the
same
best.
Slayer
No,
that just
of course,
takes
bro.
over games. But we get a moment of it there. However,
Dude, I
here's
want to see a
Ironblood
world
trying to just
where
bust through
Fred
the
and
front
Ken
door.
team up.
Pixie,
Kenny
can he
and
finesse his
Fred
life
would
any
just
longer? No, he cannot.
probably somewhere
Mohawk
down
gets
the
here for a
line, but
moment,
like
but he won't be able to
that
stay
duo
alive
would be
for long.
insane.
Ultra Academy and A, they've
Just the playmaking ability out of
pressure when it
both
comes
of
to
them.
this A zone, and they're here to hit again.
Yeah, dangerous scenes right now. Classic on a pinch is able to find one before finally being taken down. Leaving it just to Brack. Oh, the pre-fire, good
wow.
though. Lines up a double. The unfortunate team name will
Brack
soften
and
up the
Mohawk,
defense,
bro.
but Mohawk makes
Mohawk
up by
needs to come
taking
into the league,
the
bro.
tally off the vehicle.
Mohawk's an
And
insane
the defense
AR.
will hold, but it comes at a steep cost. 2 ticks
I mean,
of
he
progress
just gets
done
creeped
today.
on by
The
Scrap,
second one on
but
the way at B.
beside the
And,
point.
well, it's a 6-life deficit currently for Ironblood's defense. Still panic hours here for this opening round.
Brack will find the one on a Scrap Classic from behind.
Get some map control, start finding a pick here and there to be able to stop the team push from coming in. Classic's
Dixie.
gonna apply a little bit more pressure, but you just gotta make sure you don't throw too many lives away at this point. But Brack, he makes up for a couple. How about that double exiting off of that B point? That's gonna set them up here for some great map control, but Scrap already picking them apart.
Yeah, great opening round here from Scrap. One of those Thanos moments that is always memed upon. 10 and 3 on another double. 10 playing up
Bitcoin
against
Scrap
15,
are
just
going
under
crazy
90
right now.
seconds on the round. Still, though, good pressure from Brack over through mail round, which is really going to force Ultra and A to either have to
Here's
go back
Hixie.
to find the pill or just essentially full flood into the front. But they do eliminate Brack on the outside angle. Hixie now on the way in. Guesses an angle.
Exceed
Not gonna
finds the
find
one,
out
finds
for
it too.
Oh,
Exceed.
so well
Wow.
read by him. Jumps forward, gets the double, and now just 60 seconds left and only a 4-life advantage.
Yeah, still got to be careful giving away any freebies,
Assault will
and that's
find a
one
big
right
one.
there. Assault's going to take it. So 6 lives remaining with a minute to play. Multiple win cons
All
here
eyes on
for
Exceed
Ultra
now.
Academy NA. You have to find kills and you have to exit safely. That's really the job. But Hixie in the back. Here we go on the big play. Try to make the flank happen. Brack
Hixie
doesn't
from the
react to
back.
Hixie here, and now it's no lives remaining for Ironblood Gaming, and they have to play retake.
Yeah, that's just done. There's just no way you get back into that. As soon as Hixie's pinch works out for 2, chalk it. There's just no way you get back to that. Too many numbers from both sides. And just
That
another
was
good
big.
piece of timing out of the playmaker from Ultra.
That was
A.
big from Hixie to go crazy there.
A key opening. But it's Scrap first and foremost to go on a massive spree, which
Okay.
even gets the first 2 ticks of progress in the first place, remember. And there wasn't help that time. I mean,
Berlin
we've been talking about
Hardpoint.
the enabling
Dude,
of Scrap
Optic
to get
is
him in
not
positions
great
to
at
find
Berlin.
a little bit of
I
an easier
think
time
Seattle
navigating
closes
1v
out next
multiples,
match.
but that was
Next
just
map.
sheer Scrap power coming into play. So now Ironblood, their next offense, 2-2 split, trying to initially put some pressure on to be.
Let's see, we got Ironblood Gaming.
Pinch. Good prediction,
Finds
gets the first. Second one around the
Hixie.
corner up top, gets a good read on the Classic. but
Here's
the gunfight
Classic
is won.
now. Will
Classic's
Classic be able to
still
hold it
healthy.
up? No, he
1v1
will
with Beacon,
not. He
who
will
gets the
fall.
pre-fire off, and that will mitigate any early pressure on towards B.
All right, we wanted to know what Toronto Ultra Academy team we're going to get. Well, we're getting the one we're used to seeing right now, the #1 seed here out of North America, as they're going to be able to put together quite a few defensive kills. But Hixie
Big kills
already
from
on the
Hixie,
reads,
yeah.
hits bottom secret, comes up with a double. Will
Mohawk,
they get a
good
triple?
find.
No, Mohawk will be able to pick him off. And now a chance to be able to make some progress on B. That first tick will be secured, and now they're going to start to get some numbers around the point.
It's just down to can you successfully keep players out of the zone, or more importantly, keep them from being able to find any routes to get around the backside of A. Classic able to take care of one defensive contestant. Scrap still considering the idea of making the play. Just comes down to will he advance any further. Seems to want to, especially with the second kill. Brack is still holding an angle. Shots come out, but Scrap will be put
This is
down.
big
Still
here.
maybe a chance for Alternate to get in, and Hixie gets there, but just a little bit too late. It's an impressive double, but we go to a 19v19. Minute 55 on the clock, and Ironblood trying to get out of the top right
Okay,
side of the
looks
mini
like we are
down
starting
over
up
towards it.
Berlin Hardpoint. Seattle up 2-1.
A lot about the ARs. You could also say the same thing about the SMGs for Texas. A 0.9 right now for Scum. Shots again.
114,000 viewers.
0.75
That's on the main one.
Seattle, a much more consistent approach, accuracy picking up on the slack. We head in toward Berlin HP. What could be the final map of this series and the final map of this year for Optic Texas. They're going to have to bring it back, a team that we so often have said at Champs, they've rewritten the script.
Here goes Brad.
They have fixed their mistakes in so many different situations, and the composure has been excellent. Seattle starting on the more preferred side as we fly in for Berlin. Optic Texas invest in the
I'm not going to commentate this one. I'm just going to sit back and watch because my voice is shot. Those are big kills for
They
Millie.
take that accuracy as well. So if you're Seattle, that is devastating. They're usually dominant at this P1, especially when they're starting on the better side. But Optic Texas, early break shot, Dashy and Shotzi combined for 2. Final 20. This is going to force Seattle early off that rotation towards P2.
Oh, we just saw like a steroid contest go down to the middle side of the map. This player 8 Scump versus Pred. Ozzy is able to win that one for the moment. Shotzi going for a little bit of a roam, a very important lane, but as we talk about our next hard point now over at Library. Early information found is Dashi off to a hot start 4-0.
Optic Texas, at least for now, are controlling the spawns for that P3. It's all about not allowing Seattle to get a good chunk of time off of this P2. Dashi sitting at 4-0. Going to challenge with the pistol, but backs down. He knows how crucial a glide bomb can be. Fortunately, he gets taken care of in Seattle. Right now, they're winning the trade. They're getting the top.
Give him time for the moment. Not looking for information. Trying to work from all the bits of info his teammate is giving him, but Seattle collapsed. Perfect work out of the surge to hold on to this objective. Looking to reclaim the lead, and now one of the scarier sights if you're an Optic fan is if this guy begins to get going. 6-2 on the 4 spree, and Pred, living up to his name, is hungry for more kills.
He's just roaming. Finds himself on a 5, so he can potentially pick up that glide bomb. Now, if you're Optic Texas, this is where you need to hold. You have to hold down this P3. Scump and Shanti already find that initial 2-piece. Give themselves the trade advantage off this rotation, but accuracy is at least able to sneak his way up that water side. That's such a crucial kill, but as long as Optic Texas are winning every other gunfight, accuracy does not even matter.
It almost becomes void. Yeah. See if he can try and do something now. Position has been revealed. So player number 7 is going to know somewhat that he's back here. Ilya, great gunfight victory toward top fire. Still saw accuracy in the back. He's trying to flip the spawns and surge. They will do exactly that.
That's 3 down. Last player up is going to be Scump. They all get taken care of. So the final 30 is going to be in the hands of Seattle. Your Optic Texas, you can't give up all this time. Allow Seattle to throw a comfortable lead. Now with only 20 seconds left, it's going to be the last one from Optic Texas, but someone has to be off the rotation. It's going to be a huge one-on-one gunfight going down between Sim and Dashi, but accuracy does everything he can to hold that down, but Scump finds 2 of his own to get this remaining 15.
And that's great.
Yeah,
They
one
go
more
to the
for
final
Surge,
10
baby.
seconds, but again, it just leaves one player
Big kill.
in a position to clutch. Dashi's able to do that, and because of that gunfight, it allows for the lane of Optic to be made that much easier. A crucial kill for Dashi helps net the team the final 10 at P3 and the early time now here at P4. Great work early. Seattle look to try and attack. Current 1-for-1 trade, but Optic doing exactly what they need to, Jay. They reclaim the lead.
Reclaim the lead, and now Seattle are all swanning out towards Train's side. The setup is beautiful right now. We have 1 player pushed out towards the middle map, 2 players focused on Train. Illy finds another kill. Now your focus has to be on the player on flank. Accuracy does take down Illy. The trade has to come in. It does not. So now this opens up the lane for Seattle Surge to hit the pitch from front.
You're in a position like this for Seattle, right? 15 seconds left at P4. You want to position yourself
Bro,
for
Shotzi
next
almost grabs
Just
that
try to
kill.
get the opposition off of the time. Do not allow for Optic to have a foothold in this hill. Well, it wasn't a perfect lockdown for Surge. They at least eliminate the ability to earn those final few seconds. Now we'll try to reaffirm themselves, establish themselves.
Unfortunate nade there for
over
accuracy.
at P5. The more favorable spawns toward their back now. As we'll step aside, go to enlisted with the Seattle Surge.
A1 in time. A1 our team A1. He's our side time. A1 corner, 1 bullet. Nice. Alright. Open. One more going post. Post. I got naded A1. We're gonna get a good make sure we can. Push back, take Illy. One shot. Push back, take P4, okay? One time, 1 bullet. Going back alley. Top three as well. Okay, they time with speed. Going back alley. Watch top three. Back alley. Anytime, watch out of GG.
Player alley left.
Watch my lobby. Three. Top
I have your lobby.
One shot lobby, you said. Going back alley.
One shot again.
Behind the pillar. Nice, Mac.
Hallway dead.
Yeah.
Great check-in there with Seattle Surge, but you can just feel they are really holding on to every single gunfight victory that they can get.
Okay, we're going in with listening with Optic Texas now. I assume.
At one point coming into P4, we're
I cannot hear the
lead,
captures.
but now Optic Texas have begun to fight back. A rotation held for Seattle and a major one.
Big kills out of there for Alien Dash.
Now with Texas.
Bro, Illy's double positive. Wow.
Actually, what are we low fire? I'm low fire. I'm still sitting down right now. I got two grabs, secret stuff. Low fire. Outer dogs, then. Absolutely. He's court. Nice. That's on Lamar. Lamar dead, I'm streaks as well. Nice.
And the communication is clean, but the entire time Illy is taking over this map. Number 4 picks up that glide bomb. They get great time off of that P1, and we're able to chain that as well alongside to that P5. They have been able to grow this lead by 80 points. They're winning the gunfights off the rotation. This P2, Seattle need time.
Yeah, and that last hill very well could define how the rest of this game goes, especially if Optic can keep the momentum flowing. Civ at least able to trade for now.
Seattle,
desperate for time,
pick it up.
hungry for seconds as well.
Darn.
As eliminations foiled once more, but now they call
Good
upon
shots
the
from
Aussie
Fred,
to
though.
try and
He's
do
not
the
slowing down.
impossible. Left in a position to clutch. Thankfully, has a few teammates off of spawn, so Surge do exactly what they need to. They're able to rush on in and keep this game in somewhat of a stable distance, as long as they can win these fights.
Gotta win these fights. You gotta win these fights. If you are Seattle, you are in control of the spawns for that P3, but you cannot allow Optic to continuously grow this lead with any amount of seconds that they can gain. That's going to be 3 down in the feed.
It's
5
tough.
of 10 is going to be towards Optic, but now off the rotation, you see the aggression coming in towards Fire. What can Scump and Shotzi do in that position?
The SMG duo had a very slow performance in the opening hard point, now trying to pick up the pace in one of the more crucial positions. Illy invests the glide bomb, but it doesn't do anything. It does not do anything on top of that. Seattle found very timely kills. And you could argue for Texas, it doesn't look good, but just like that, they come away
It's a big time here.
with 3 kills. Seattle still with the close spot.
Big time if they can hold it.
Firing coming into this objective.
Sid going massive.
Comes away with 2, erasing that push from existence.
Fred will finish
as
it up.
Seattle now left with the time at their
Oh,
side.
Fred is
Final
nasty, bro.
25. Your Optic Texas
Get shot in
just
the back.
rotate, just set up properly for that P4. It's going to be mad. He needs to win this gunfight versus Dashy. This is such a turning point in this game. If he can pick up this hill, he's just going to stay alive in towards warehouses. Optic is still trying to fight for that time. But Pret takes down 2. Sid
Well,
finds
surely
3.
Mac knows, right? Mac
Marvel still
knows.
coming in for Optic Texas. Mac also finds another kill. Last player is going to be Dashy. He wins
Oh,
that
that
gunfight.
one shot?
Scump finds another. So Seattle Surge are not able to secure those spawns.
Oh my word. I mean, there are literally just very, very crucial gunfights going down that are just so hard to call out because of
Oh, they get spawns.
how important that they are.
Wow, that spawn in from Scump was crazy. Wow,
Wow,
that's actually crazy.
But can't deliver upon it. Seattle rush on through, down by 50, but fighting for every single bit of time that they can get. Pred now sits on 5 as the captain looks to get involved in the fight and cut down Texas from the spawns.
Right now,
Accuracy
just
better
not
mix it
allow
up.
Pred to get that glide bomb, and they take care of him. That's going to be 3 down. Seattle still in control of the spawns, but a big kill coming in from Scump.
Still fighting for the scrap.
They're going to fight for it. They know they're going to a P5, but Seattle, they are able to take down 3. So now if you are Optic Texas, what you did so
Surge
great
are
on
back
the
in
first
the game a
set of
little bit.
rotations, great time off of that P5, change that P1.
Huge,
You cannot allow
huge game
Seattle
from
to
Sid.
get any seconds off of this P5 to get back in this one.
It's a tricky situation for Seattle. You know, when
The
you're down by
accuracy
30,
on the rotation.
They're having to flip the spawns.
Trying to
That's
flip
exactly
those
what we're talking
spawns
about. They
around.
are there. Want to try to play for P5 or at least go for the spawn flip. They very well could have both.
Huge
to
from
work with.
Pred. Won't be able to
They
find
one
shots.
for the
though.
moment. Texas restabilize. And now try to focus for the remaining seconds. Any time is good time for Optic, and that will instantly
make accuracy have to push on up, recognizing that the score continues to get away
Well,
from them.
not able to find him.
Some great gunfight victories there for the boys in green. Got to get him off of this time.
Big for Mac and Sid, though.
Sid finds the third.
Mac will find himself on the point. Should be able to bring his team
You
back.
are Seattle. Try to get as much time as you possibly can here because Optic can no longer win it. But you have to dominate that P1. Do not allow Optic Texas to break you. Not once, not twice, but almost 3 times on this game. Mac also finds himself on a 5-3. He's also been turning up to a whole different level.
He has indeed a very slow start to this hard point, but he has turned his game around. Optic Texas in the backside.
Seattle's only 20 points behind. This is actually really good for Seattle.
It's now going to come.
Seattle can win it here. So you got to try and break this if you are Optic.
And that could be chaos. Now for the Optic boys, trying to find out where Mac has hidden himself.
Huge win from Matt.
Continue on the run. Now
Accuracy, making plays up top.
change. It's just a few moments away.
Seattle can close it out here.
And like that, Seattle take the lead. Mac sitting in the glide. Calling out the 2 outer. 1 back ticket. Won't be able to find anybody.
But they still have 2 kills.
They're calling it out for Fred to do the cleanup work.
20 seconds away.
20 more seconds for Seattle.
They can win it here as well. Optic Texas are going to have to
Matt going huge. Matt going huge.
Unbelievable stuff out of McKenzie. As now Seattle are within 5 seconds.
4, 3, 2. No one close enough. Best game. Optic are out of the tournament like that. That was huge from Seattle. Wow. And just like that, half the Call of Duty community just left the venue. Half the people in the venue just left. Half the people in the Call of Duty stream just left. Seattle continue on to face FaZe. That was big. That was big. That was big from Seattle.
3 guaranteed, and a chance, and a con chance grand final.
Seattle.
Send them home. Yeah, boy.
What is the way that they were able to get themselves all throughout this entire weekend? It has been hardpoint. That makes that now 8-0 at champs in the mode.
Did feel a little bit bad though. I feel bad for her, Ender.
They made the plays when they needed to. The first
I feel bad for her. Skunk as well. That's a tough loss. That's a tough loss. Lose to a team that you should be able to beat. Damn.
That's why they were able to grow the lead the way that they
Send them home, baby.
Then when Seattle surged, turned up to
Be
a whole
seeing
different
ya.
level. It was at that P3. They secured the spawns. They were able to get a good chunk of time there. And over towards that P4, you simply did not allow Optic to get any time. You don't allow them to get time on P5, and this time around, they hold down that P1 the best they can. They close out the series in 4 and send Optic Texas back at home.
A loss there for Optic Texas as they will be sent home top 4. And all things considered, man, I mean, when they had the giant
That was
break
huge.
throughout the season, we were talking about, you know, are they going to ever be able to pick up
Surge
the
have to beat
form
FaZe.
that they once had back-to-back top 4
Surge
finishes,
v
fourth place
FaZe here in
finishes is
the
still solid, but
losers
when it came
final.
down to it, BJ,
And then
it
winner
just
of that
feels
will
like
go on to face
that
100
control,
Thieves.
that 1v2 from Fred, which you said was going to be the defining moment of this series. In that Tuscan
Which if I'm
control,
Thieves,
those
I am
very
licking my
saves the day.
lips. Thankful that Optic are not
To
on
have
that
to try to
revenge
win
tour.
on Berlin Harbor, a conversation we had, which was their map pool not being as big, specifically.
I mean, that was
because
just
of this area.
big. That was big out of Dash.
Comes down to the control, man. This
Big
is
out of
the best
everybody on
team in
Surge,
the mode.
honestly.
And unfortunately, ever since Illy came
Look at
back,
that.
they could just not
Ultra Academy are
get
able
that
to bring it back a little
same
bit.
footing. It's a very close control, though. A nail
We'll
biter.
go watch
Just comes
it
down
if we
to a
can.
Final 2 kills. Definitely a devastating loss right there.
Okay, that was huge out of
Starting
Seattle,
to look
man.
pretty good.
Congrats
Thumbs are
to
going
Seattle.
up. Players are getting ready. Alan, is it going to be another crazy map number 4 in the Berlin Hardpoint? You have to imagine so.
Gotta feel
or
it.
is it going to be a map 5? That would be pretty fitting for Vanguard.
I just got a feeling, man. I don't know. I just have a feeling. That's all I can say. Let's find out. But you have to feel like it's going to be a minute. I mean, with these two teams squaring up on a map that was already as close as it was, yeah, I think that we could pretty much already guarantee that this is going to be another barn burner 250 to 225 pluser for sure. But it just comes down, I think, mostly to which classic are we going to see this time around, because you just don't want to have to rely on Bracket Exceed to do everything
That's
again.
big.
You
Good
know,
for
you
Seattle,
need
man.
to get a little bit more help this
Go
time
speed
through,
this up,
'cause
see if we
as
can
much
get
as
past it.
Classic popped up at the end, at one point in time he was like triple negative. He was like 8 and 18 or something. It just was not good news. That
Hit-
has to be
hit the
immediately
two time.
not go down by 100 plus points this time around, because you have to do like an ultra and get that kind of lead, they may start to snowball this time through.
Absolutely. I think that's actually a really solid point on top of it. And I mean, based off of what we're also kind of used to seeing out
Okay,
of
here
this
we go.
Ultra
Berlin
roster,
Hardpoint.
it comes down to it, man. This is
Back-to-back
where they want to be.
Berliners.
This is their comfort zone.
If Iron
This
Blood
is
wins this,
the
they will be
closeout we
crowned
need
the
to
Challengers
get.
champions.
And last time around, Alan, it was what,
And we
100
will
point
most likely
differential at one point in
succeed
time, and
in
we
the
were
league
kind of
next year.
thinking, all right,
If
Iron
they
Blood
win.
Gaming, they might be out of it here.
Yeah.
Can't compete in the respawns, but they brought that one all the way back to 250 to
I'm sure we'll
248.
see,
So who knows what this one's got in store
new
for us?
Challenger players coming
The
up.
storylines are out
Which will
there.
be awesome.
Everything that we
It'll be
can
good.
say has been said. It's all about who's going big, who's winning
I'm gonna
gunfights,
go
and what team's going to be better, man.
and grab
This
my
is,
water
again,
real quick.
potentially the last map that we're going to get, but let's see if we'll get the
I'll be
same
right
Ultra
back.
Academy NA that we just got in the last map.
From the favored side is Ultra NA. Exceed looking to make a play over towards Pillars. Stunned up, and a lot of nades are starting to connect. Assault tosses one his way, easy. But the pinstripe kill feed still allows IBG a chance to maybe try to contest, neutralize this hard point, and stack. They're going to have numbers here first. And oh, how about that from Brack? Takes down one. Only dealt with by a teammate, but Classic was more focused on Assault, and the kills come through successfully. Iron Blood Gaming are in, and they're looking not just to be in, they're going to wreck through this back 30 seconds. And look at Ultra NA, they're already on rotation
Yeah.
where Brack can meet them.
They're forced to make the rotation in this situation, and this is such a different look compared to what we got the first time around. P1 is much better, and Brack already causing a bit of a havoc inside of the mailroom. Will he be able to stack up some more sub in hand? Nades are coming out. It's a wall bang through the staircase. That's going to be able to take him out. They'll scrap alive and well here for the pop. 33-16. Great opening for Iron Blood, but Ultra looking to respond.
The thing about this is even though they're going to get the initial time, technically speaking, Ultra NA will still have to make the first proactive move to get through this hard point and try to flip the spawns around. This is a great time to do it. 3-for-1 the exchange. Trades favoring Ultra NA heavily as they get into a position to reclaim the lead with flawless time so far here on Mailroom. Shutting down Exceed off the pinch. Now there's a chance to actually push forward. Classic has to make a move. Being danced with by Scrap. Back and forth they go. Scrap finally wins the gunfight. That's 5 in a row from Scrap. Another electric start from the young, promising superstar.
This has been an incredible 35 seconds here so far. I mean, most of it completely uncontested. No one can even get close to the hill. Scrap's got a great read on Brack. He knows he loves to play around this S&D site.
Unreal.
And well, Scrap again. He is just absolutely ripping them to pieces. 7 in a row after the O2 start, and a glide bomb already secured heading into P3.
And Mohawk's in trouble here. Vehicle's just, again, just playing with his food, waiting for time, making sure that Iron Blood will not have positions inside of fire. They're going to have to hold from the back of the hard point. Glide bomb earn immediately spent. How do you get through this? Brack should surely fall. I don't cast or curse this twice in a row. This time he comes through no problem, and now all of a sudden Ultra NA can start to flood. That should block and start to flip the spawns around. Just comes down to can they get the final kills, and yes they will. Up in place come Ultra NA. Last contestants are IBG off of the off spawn, looking to get in to try to contest, but Scrap on 9 in a row will deny everything and everyone. Get out of this guy's way.
Oh my, and now 30 seconds left. Ultra Academy, they're able to fan out. They're able to start threatening some earlier kills here at the front of the hill. And Vikol doing exactly that. A spree of his own will end on 5. You'll want to put a little pressure on the remaining scrap time here. And Iron Blood Gaming off screen will try to get it done. We'll see. Assault has to win the first one. That will be good. Now one more player lingering in and around fire. Won't dedicate a hit inside. And Ultra Academy get another 40 seconds off of a hill.
Yeah, key usage of the streak early. Love the call. Put the pressure on Iron Blood immediately. Don't wait for some kind of bailout tactic to come through. Just use this to just make them feel like this game is out of reach. Force them to have to do something right here at Train Yard. Exceeding a good spot up towards Warehouse. Going to be challenged by Vehicle. Deals with it without really much cause for concern whatsoever. The rest of Toronto Ultra NA largely forming from the front. Trades coming back and forth once again. Exceed able to take care of Scrap at low HP and all! A beam from Exceed onto Assault! Puts him 6 feet under, and all of a sudden Iron Blood have danced back with Exceed starting to streak.
All right, I know we've getting a little bit of the scrap we were used to seeing, but Exceed is still on that same performance there. Unbelievable stuff from him, and look how much time that buys Iron Blood Gaming here as Brack is gonna line up 3 himself. Almost gets the 4th. Classic just needs to win one-on-one, but Scrappy, oh my goodness, Scrappy almost does the exact same thing after taking down Brack on his spree. What is going on?
Unbelievable stuff, man. Just fireworks all over the place for this finale. Vehicle looking to follow up onto Brack. Good news here for Ultra NA. Able to stave off a lot of that Train Yard setup at the end, but it still comes at a bit of a cost. You got to remember that the glide bomb now spent. Iron Blood have done well to keep this game relatively close, and they're holding on to the favorable spawns as we look back over towards lobby eventually. Still 40 seconds to fight for, though, and missing out on train station, that's going to be big for Ultra NA to possibly use that as a linchpin to success, not only over the hard point, but possibly to try to rotate. And, well, the kills look good for at least the time for now.
Scrappy gonna get shrugged off the angle here, but a good 25 seconds left. You'd love some forward position inside of train, currently being occupied right now from Iron Blood Gaming. However, it's Mohawk, nice little bunny hop come out for the double. Exceed looking for the third. Scrappy pinned in the corner, almost able to get himself out of the situation, but the scrap time looking good. Iron Blood Gaming, despite the really rough P2 and P3, they have been able to bring this one back, and it's just about a 15-point game going back into the second rotation of Hills.
That's incredible recovery from Iron Blood. That is a miraculous back 2 hard points to get yourself back to within fighting distance, and even more so than that, now you've got a little bit of a hit from the front here for Iron Blood, and they deal with Assault, who could not get on the pitch fast enough. So hold on a second. Not only is it recovery to make up the deficit, but you can take the lead back again. And look at the rotation. Exceed's able to stop everything through the middle of the map. Mohawk on 4 is hoping for streaks, and he's in a good position. Just gotta pick your poison here, brother. Pick a spot and just light them up. Nades on the way through. Ultra try to put together a hit from the front, and the help is just not really all that good. So with that, the break comes through, and Ultra NA have a chance to reclaim their lead.
Certainly do. Vico with an incredible explosive play. Gets inside, but hey, Iron Blood Gaming, they're not done with this hill just yet. They're trying to make some moves, and Classic up close is able to come up with one. Mohawk, 1v1 for the scrap. Oh, he turns and burns on Scrappy. What a double coming through for Mohawk. That's another 15 seconds, and Iron Blood Gaming, they take the lead.
Ixie's able to open up space, though, through docks. This will allow an opportunity for Ultra NA to try to contest the outside and then full flood when they feel like the moment is right, which is apparently right here, right now. Classic battling back. Last one up is Exceed, and he drops very rapidly. But 4 in a row for Mohawk, once again looking for potential streaks. The killing spree confirmed. Stunned up, avoids the gunfight. Has an idea that Hicks is in the middle of the map, but look at the convoy of Iron Blood members coming from behind. An opportunity to try to overwhelm with just sheer force of willpower. But Assault and Scrap holding things down with Vikul also in the corner. Last one left is Brack. Over the top of the tank, Vikul has definitely seen this. Shots come out. Hixie finishes the kill. And Ultra NA bounce right back here in Mailroom.
They've just been so good at P2 and P3 specifically, just the zone control around the point. It feels like no one can get inside. But here's a moment, at the very least, in the back 15. Exceed gets in for 3, goes to the pistol. Almost finds the 4th. Hixie, though, 3 in a row for himself. Maybe working on a bit of a streak, but will be surprised by Mohawk from behind. 154, 169. Lead changes back and forth, but again, it's Iron Blood Gaming that are in P3 first.
And they're in a great position to hold on to this hard point. You got Mohawk super on the backside watching crosses. Brack over towards the B bomb site. And look at Exceed, even positioned inside of fire. So Classic holding time, just has to watch one direction. And this is all going flawlessly. Scrap will get traded, at least to get one elimination, but the read from Exceed is good. The spawns are still fine for Iron Blood, and the first 30 seconds is going to be completely uncontested by Ultra NA. They finally get some room to work with to the front side of the lobby, but look at the focus for Iron Blood. They're dealing with it hand and foot. There's no problems whatsoever, and closer to 200 points goes Iron Blood Gaming.
Oh, it's a good nade that comes through. Assault's gonna get info, tries to break, but Exceed and Classic, they're trying to hold on. 15 seconds again, any time is great time, and Scrappy knows it, but he will be unable to get in there for it. Brack on 5, able to lock in a lot of that time, and that is the best hill that we've gotten to see out of Iron Blood Gaming when it comes to P3.
All right, just back in time, wow.
Over 200
we have
points will be Iron Blood Gaming, but now
201.
They have to set up. They
Ultra
have to
Academy
go big.
NA
Need some
175. This could be it.
Shoes on the opposite foot.
We
all
could
of a
be
sudden in
seeing
this second rotation. It was Iron Blood who needed
Ultra
a full
Academy
setup over
NA
here
season
towards
could be
Train
like
Yard. Now
here
it's
too,
Ultra NA
Iron
who
Blood.
desperately needed an Exceed. Opens up the backside. Now a chance to use the train cars as a natural heading as he defends over any Ultra NA members that are still spawning close, but the spawns are literally all over the place. It just comes to who reacts to who first. Vikul on the way forward, able to keep this evenly fought. Ow, big gunfight win for Vikul. 3 in a row. Ultra NA with a chance to still zone off Iron Blood and start to accrue some much needed time as we get looking closer to a tie game.
Oh, unbelievable stuff, Vikul. Just goes massive in the back here. Really stops a lot of that time from coming in and secures it for his team. Scrappy from afar is good. Assault with another. 3 players going down. Mohawk, the last one left alive, and he is able to get involved in the play. 10 seconds here, but it's all about the
Hixie almost just turned on
getting the early power positions, and there's already 2 players from Iron Blood Gaming threatening the P2 power position.
The thing about this is with those 2 kills on the exit from Scrap, it allows a chance for Alternate to really focus their numbers towards controlling these inner apartment areas, get to the high ground, control the staircases, maybe even allow someone to go a bit rogue, hit a bit of a pinch. Most of the focus for Ironblood on this break attempt is coming by way of getting towards Mailroom, but the kills are just not
Big
there.
from Assault
oh boy.
coming now.
All of a sudden, back to a tie, even game. And
Vickle
Vickle, one of the
finds
main
one.
reasons why. 4 in a row. Scrap right there with him on a 4-piece of his own. And we got a dead even game here, Austin. 209 to 209. Ironblood are nowhere to be seen around this 5th hill.
This zoning has just been so good. It feels like any angle that Ironblood Gaming tried to approach, it's just been shut down here so far. This is not typically a hill that you get a lot of time on, but somehow Ultra Academy NA are able to do it. Classic does slide in, is able now to fight for the remaining 15. Hixie won't give it up for free, and any kills are big because it's all about the rotation now, all about P1. This very well might be where it ends.
This is a big rotation. You got to get over there
in front of the hard point. This is absolutely beautiful if you're Alternate trying to make a comeback. Happen to solve the key gunfight win versus Mohawk. Keeps the bottom side of the minimap safe. Oh boy, not good news here for Ironblood Gaming. They need to deal with Scrap first and foremost, and at least they shut down the potential streak to come in. But over the 230 mark go Ultra NA. Off the pinch, Assault is still decimating Ironblood members from getting into the hard point with any sort of concentration. To 240
Ironblood's got to make a move. They're taking too long.
The numbers that they have. Someone has to make a play for Ironblood, and it's time for Brack to make a move.
You have to make a move right now. Brack trying to slide on out. Can he find
Almost
a second
finds
with
a
a
second
pistol?
on
No,
Scrap.
Scrap shuts him down.
But they are
but it's
in.
still Ironblood
Exceed
Gaming
and-
that are able to get Ultra
Exceed
off
and Mohawk
the
are in.
time, but it flips the map, which is going to delay the rotation.
Mohawk's out now.
Multiple
It's just
problems to
Exceed.
deal with now if you're Ironblood Gaming.
Yeah.
You have to make sure Ultra don't get 4 seconds on P1, and you have to rotate.
Exceed going big here.
Trying to hit the pinch.
They can
Hixie
still
gets the
win it
first,
here.
but Mohawk's there to deal with them.
They can still win it here. Mohawk going big.
It's a 1v1 with Scrap on the outside. He can't get there. Exceed blocks the doorway. Is this the championship moment? Ultra NA, they can't get through.
Ironblood
Brack
just
shuts
completely
him
did
down
that.
in the side door.
Ironblood just did that.
The new world champions of challengers are Ironblood Gaming in a second best of 5.
Unbelievable stuff from our...
Okay. No way Ironblood Gaming just did that. Ironblood Gaming just double best of 5 North America. Just like that. Hey. Congrats. Congratulations, Ironblood. Ah, man, dude, I love Sense. I'm looking forward to the flank tonight. Do we do a live reaction to the flank? I think we do. I think I'm going to do that. Bro, I hope Thieves win it. I hope Thieves come out and smoke show them tomorrow. Okay, well. Still in break. I'll be right back. Once again.
The Call of Duty League is brought to you by Game Fuel. Victory in a can. And upgrade your game with a Scuff, the official controller of the Call of Duty League.
Amazon Prime members get free games every month. and a slew of free content for your favorite games like Call of Duty. Claim yours now at gaming.amazon.com. Hello and welcome back. It is now finally time to get our Mountain Dew Elimination Finals underway. The last match of the day before we get to the Grand Finals tomorrow. And my, do we have one hell of a matchup for you, ladies and gentlemen. Seattle Surge have battled their way back through the lower bracket, and now they go up against their old pals, Atlanta FaZe. This is bound to be a brilliant matchup. My name is Miles. This is Study. Dripping with passion, baby, after that last one. We've got Ali, we have Nameless. Mate, how are you doing after that crazy series?
Brother, my entire back is wet. Like, I'm sweating from head to toe. Like, I'm not lying, Joe. I'm not lying. But that last series was insane. I said it before the series even started. It all just came out of control. And it was literally a 2v1 to close that one out. Like, if Optic take that, they potentially force Game 5. That's just unfortunate. Seattle Surge continuing to lose the bracket run.
What a run it is, Ali. I mean, they are going the distance. Yeah. Rookie of the Year for Pred, All-Star for both he and Sib. What can they not do right now?
I mean, there's nothing they can't do, right? They're making this losers bracket run, and now they have to go against Atlanta, who they have a pretty good track record against. These teams have gone head-to-head all year right now, and I think no better way to do it than to have Simp and aBeZy go up against the likes of Pred and Mac. For me, again, when we were going into that series earlier, I talked about Sib and Mac being kind of the supports behind Pred. If you take those two out, you know, you take the supports out from under the throne, the king will fall. And Simp and aBeZy being the villains of the league, what better duo to take them down?
Oh, it's going to be a lot of fun. And of course, this is a rematch. We've already met in this tournament so far. I mean, Seattle, they took a bit of an early exit to make that lower bracket run. FaZe sitting pretty until they met the Thieves. What do you think, mate?
Well, you asked Ali what Seattle can't do, and so far in this tournament, it's win, search, and destroy against Atlanta FaZe. They lost both of them last time these guys matched up, and the hardpoint wins came at the very end in some ridiculous clutches. Do those clutches keep up for Seattle? We'll find out in this match, but it's different when it comes to the map and modes here in this series. FaZe are getting a little bit tricky. They're squaring up on the cage.
We do have maps and modes that are ready to be able to take a look at. And again, the series now upon us. Bocage to start things off. Triple Tuscan and a Berlin to close it all out. All right, Jay, anything out there that sticks out to you?
It's that Bocage hardpoint. That map number one is going to be everything, especially for Seattle, because you haven't been able to beat this Atlanta FaZe team in search and destroy. They did go all the way to around 11 on that map number 2, but they still ended up losing. So if you are Seattle, just the momentum that they have so far, 2 matches underneath their belt today, just got to continue that forward, because Atlanta FaZe, they're coming off of a very, very difficult loss versus LA Thieves.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting for sure. I mean, we saw some good moments in that Tuscan search and destroy from Seattle, though. Like, realistically, they could have won it. They can go back, review that VOD, but also the control. Like, even the control in that series versus Optic, it wasn't exactly clean. Yeah. And last time versus Atlanta FaZe did not go their way. So, going to have to clean some things up, man. It looks like Atlanta FaZe just has Seattle's number now.
I worry, though, man. I mean, Seattle have had to play some tough series to get here. Of course, Toronto earlier today, that was a big one. The momentum's or something. But, hey, man, at what point do they run out of gas in the tank? Jay, both you and Ant have been in champs before. When do you start to get tired, and when do things get a little bit ropey?
Oh, we made the losers bracket run all the way from winners bracket round 1. We lost that first match and then made it all the way to the grand final. So once you're winning, you're just feeling yourself. You're looking at your teammates left and right like, we can do this. One map at a time, one mode at a time. It does not matter. You just got to stay as confident as you are. And when Pred is playing the way that he is, he's not a guy that's easily to stop.
It's a bit different nowadays, though. These games are kind of old. They take more out of you in these games, though. But the way these guys are playing, like Pred's first champs, rookie of the year, like, I don't see him slowing down. This is going to be a battle. And like for FaZe, how do you bounce back after that loss? They got embarrassed in their last series. They weren't rotating. They were getting cooked every single time they were trying to break hills. Simp had one of the worst performances all year long. Like, that was his first loss he's had at LAN on champs. That has to affect you mentally in some capacity. So it's going to be a big turnaround if they're able to come out swinging.
Atlanta FaZe, sorry, Ali, Atlanta FaZe, again, you've got to think about how important this series is for them. Don't want to be walking away with an L here. If they want to get that grand finals, they want to right the wrongs of what has been a tough season already, this is the time to do it. Last chance.
I'm right there with you. And to that point, I think Simp is the key to this series. I think when the Game Fuel keys of victory pop up, I'm surprised it doesn't say anything about Simp. It does talk about selling Cellium being a 1.48 KD this weekend, but at the end of the day, Cellium is always going to put up those numbers, and he needs somebody there next to him. And I can't think of anybody else other than Simp. He had, you know, an unfortunate series before this, and he's a player that's usually taking over maps. He's a player that's taking over games. So it's uncharacteristic what we've seen from him so far throughout the season as well. So I think we need to see a different beast out of him personally when it comes to this series.
I'm going to call this into question a little bit in this series. These guys' teamwork was not on point in that last match. Bro, Cellium was plus 30 in that series, plus 10 on the last map that they lost, but they got a 100-point club, right? So something's going wrong there. I'm not saying he's playing for stats, but like get a little bit more involved in this series right now because Seattle has some of the best teamwork that we've seen throughout this tournament.
Teamwork, Chem, Gunny, it's all right there. Jay, one of the last keys to victory there was, of course, the fundamentals and a hard point. How would you describe that to an average viewer?
Well, if fundamentals is all about rotation. If you're the rotation, it's all about that. When you start off to this initial hard point, you start off on the better side, you're probably going to be there. But when you're losing that initial hard point, you have to rotate and set up properly. It's all about spreading the map, making sure you have every single angle covered, and just giving yourself layers to where even if they're attacking you aggressively,
I might have to call it a night
trades
there.
are happening, you're still building those layers to where you're always going to secure those spawns and always soak that time. You have to make sure you're rotating towards every single hill. Basically one of your goals.
So we're going to hear those casters up coming up next talking about rotations.
I don't know. I'm getting tired. I gotta write up.
Okay, so the other side of the board, they've been looking great. They've had a nice.
I gotta write up something
They had a brief
for school, so I gotta head out. But thank you so much for joining me, Cavante. Appreciate it.
Fundamentals, right? And that is something
awesome.
the CL Surge team has down on live.